Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, training, life, and asking the quintessential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Where's the Finish podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Shae.
And I'm Kevin.
And with us tonight, we have our fantastic, well, how am I going to describe this guy? He is our super fan, Tyler Smith.
Let's go.
I wouldn't call myself super fan.
No one promotes this podcast like you promote this podcast. You are definitely our super fan.
Well,
Your super friend. He's not just.
and our freaking fantastic running friend.
I appreciate that a lot.
Welcome,
All
Tyler.
y'all. And just so y'all know, I don't consider y'all friends at all.
We're family.
What?
We're family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
like, I
we
hate-
have friends.
He's like, I hate you.
So my wife hates the fact that we had a conversation a long time ago, and somebody said, "Who's your best friend?" And I said, "I don't have friends." My wife's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I said, "We're not friends. You're my wife."
You know what? I've had that same conversation with my wife. People are like, your wife's supposed to be your best friend. I'm like, my wife is not my best friend. My best friend on a layer of things, I got friends, best friends, spouse.
Yeah.
Like, she's at the top of the pyramid. She's a lot more than just a best friend.
See, I get in a lot of trouble for this. I say friends are for people low self-esteem. You've got family and you've got associates.
Yeah.
And then there's other.
Listen, we was having a conversation earlier. I've had to replace some family with friends. So now my friends have become my family, because if it wasn't for my friends, I wouldn't have no family.
Yeah.
That's a true statement. And you gotta think, like, sometimes, like, you don't get to choose your family, but you get to choose your friends.
Yeah.
So
It's the whole you don't get to pick your friends.
You
But you
pick-
can pick. You don't get to pick your family, but you can pick your friends. But you can't pick your friends' noses.
You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Can I pick your nose?
I mean, you could pick.
I mean, you could honestly, if your finger could fit up my nose, go right ahead.
Joe, you got some fat ass fingers.
I
Bro.
just,
do.
I just
I
washed
have,
it.
I have like.
Do you
my,
stick your finger up your own nose?
Heck yeah, whatever.
Does it fit?
But it doesn't go very far.
How does it fit?
Like I can only get like the scraps at the bottom.
So I have like I grow long fingernails, and it's not because I do crack or cocaine. It's because I need to pick my nose real good.
Oh yeah,
I
flick it.
have,
nose
I have
picker?
a really good nose.
That is
picker.
a nice coat
That is
finger.
very
Like,
disgusting.
You got the skill, like roll it, flick it. Like what happens with it? Yeah, you got to roll it and flick
You
it.
gotta roll and flip.
What the fuck are we talking? What are we fucking talking about right
boogers.
now?
What do you do with your boogers?
I blow my nose and throw it in the trash.
How does that happen?
I've seen something different.
Yeah,
Where
do
maybe
you have? Listen,
you
I-
maybe
Well, I snot rocket every now
or
and
you maybe wiped it on your leg one time.
Yeah, listen, because
I've seen that out on the trail.
you haven't even taken toilet paper in the woods to wipe your butt, much like to blow your
No,
nose.
hold on. I want to go back to you wipe it. Is that for like a snack later or something?
Well, it's
Why
I don't
would
have
you wipe it
lube.
on your-
Sometimes you need lube.
Well, sometimes that when you pick one and it comes out wet. You thought it was going to be a nice hard one you're going to roll, but you roll it until it
And
dries
it
out.
doesn't fucking go
Yeah, you got to
anywhere.
roll it till it dries. It kind of like sticks between your fingers like goo.
This is gross. Why are we? why?
No,
Why are we doing
We're
this?
talking about Tyler's family.
You said pick your nose, and then we fucking went.
Well, it's
on
funny.
the deep end.
So one of my nicknames in school was the nose. So you can pick mine if you want to.
The nose.
Jeez, have you seen
See
it?
how terrible my
because you
nose
got a
looks?
fucking cool nose.
He's got
Cool
that.
nose.
He's got
It's
that.
Yeah.
like crooked one way bad because I broke it like a
You got a
1,000
grew
times.
nose.
It's like a Roman nose.
Thank you.
He's
A
got
what
that.
nose?
Grew nose.
It's
Grew
like,
from Despicable Me.
yeah.
Isn't his nose like pointy, like a beak?
Mine looks like it's got an ass at the end of it.
He's got that. He's got that nice Roman nose. I like it. It's a great nose. The nose.
If you got to have a nose with character.
So let me ask you then. We're talking about that. Do you pee in the shower or not pee in the shower?
Of course, I pee in the shower.
Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? pee in
Who
the shower?
doesn't pee in? Whoever says they don't pee in the shower is lying.
Hey, it's great for athletes' feet, by the way.
I don't know about that.
It absolutely is.
It has not fixed my feet then.
You're not peeing enough.
I'm peeing a lot in the shower.
And, what about a jellyfish sting?
It works
I
for
can't
stinging.
say I've ever
It
gotten
works
stung
for
by a
stinging nettles too.
Yeah, if you get a jellyfish sting, the first thing you're supposed to do is pee on it.
Pee on it.
My daughter just got stung at the beach.
You should have peed on it.
last week. I wasn't there.
Oh fuck.
And I don't know if I can pee on my daughter. It's kind of weird.
But if your wife asks,
Oh,
golden
by the way, it is an old wives' tale. I just want to let you guys know I can actually make it worse. Because it can cause the jellyfish's stingers to release more venom because urine contains salts and electrolytes.
Well, I don't know about jellyfish, but that crap works on stinging nettles because I have done it. The first time my aunt was an old Southern country woman, and it was like, I don't know, 10 maybe, and I stepped on a stinging nettle. It hurt. She said, pee on it, and I did not want to do it. They finally convinced me to do it, and instant relief. I've done it ever since.
Well, I'll admit I'm a fucking idiot.
This is starting off great.
What is a nettle?
So it's a.
I'm not from Florida, so if it's Florida thing,
No, that's all over thing.
They grow all over. They're a plant that has little spiky leaves, and they have a toxin in them. And when you step on them or you rub up against it, it'll release a toxin in your skin. It's an itchy, burning kind of feeling.
Oh, it feels like a bunch of needles going.
When you get into one, you'll know you've been into one.
We'll find one for you and send it to you.
no bad idea. Because I'll try it. Just
Listen,
for the
over
pain.
here on the Santos Trail System, I see them all the time.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
Urine contains something that reacts chemically and soothes the pain instantly on contact.
With what?
Legit.
Yeah.
For stinging nettles.
No
or
shit.
any kind of nettle.
Oh,
yeah.
goddamn.
Instant.
In
Instant.
So a
Texas, the
jellyfish
bull
is
nettle.
not a nettle.
No, jellyfish
No,
is not.
jellyfish, no pee.
No pee.
Nettles, all
Nettles, pee, all pee.
So
Good to know.
So Tyler, we have had requests for you to come on.
Yeah, we sure the fuck have, bro.
You're like an unofficial official member of the podcast itself because
You're a celebrity.
yeah, dude.
Can I have
like,
your autograph?
Like listen, I really appreciate the fact that every time we have a release, you're the one out there. She's like,
Yeah.
listen to this stuff and
Hyping us
recapping
up.
it for us. That's awesome.
I do so much driving, and I've listened to y'all. I told you earlier, I probably listen to the show twice a week. I listen to it right when it comes out, like almost instantly. It don't matter what I'm listening to, music, another podcast, the news. It drops sometime. I think the Craig one dropped this morning at like 7:00, and I was listening to Joe Rogan. And immediately stopped it. It's like, nope, want to hear this. 2 hours long.
Well, that's
Suck
way
it,
better
Joe
than Joe
Rogan.
Rogan. Alpha Brain.
But I love that. It hadn't helped inflate from this weekend, but still working on that. But no, it's your show. It's different than everything else because it seems like it's more geared towards the everyday person and not the person that's out to hear something very specific that they believe. I know dead air sucks.
That's okay.
No, you're fine.
A lot of shows seem like they're geared towards one group of people, no matter what. They don't care if you listen or not, but it seems like they're geared towards one group of people specifically. Y'all's almost seems like we just want to have a good time. We want people to like what we like. But if you don't, there's still other things in the episode that you can hear that you can enjoy. You don't have to be a runner or a weightlifter. You don't have to be anybody other than a common person to listen to this show and feel like you're still involved.
And it's like coming and hang out.
It does. It feels literally like
we're
we're
glad
meeting
to-
at a bar or just at a local spot as a group of people all the time. And I actually feel connected to every single person, whether I know them or not, every time y'all talk to them, because you don't talk to them only to hear one side of the story. You have fun like we have so far.
Yeah.
And you talk about what they've got going on, and it's refreshing to know that what y'all do doesn't seem like you've got a one-sided agenda.
And y'all, that's why I call him a super fan, because he can quote us and he knows who we've listened to and who we've talked to, and he can tell you all about our podcast.
Oh man! And after this weekend, I'm a Tyler super fan.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, man.
So obviously, like,
I'm so excited.
yeah, we all know that you did the Vero Beach Octopus 100K. So congratulations to you for that.
I appreciate it. That was hard.
But before we get into that,
Okay.
let's talk about Tyler.
Yeah.
Tell us about what you do, man. What do you do for a living?
I
Like,
do road construction.
Okay.
I've been in Florida for 18 years this September.
Nice.
Where'd you move from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I was
Okay.
born and raised up in Atlanta, Brookhaven, Georgia. We call it the Haven up there. All Havenites are very proud of themselves.
Havenites.
Yes,
I like that.
Havenites.
We're about a bunch of heathenites over here.
I've become a Heathenite. I moved to Florida because I needed a big change, and as I got to Florida, I didn't change a thing until right at a year ago, and that's why Vero was that important for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
But you've got kids too. How
Yes.
old are your kids?
I have 4 kids. I've got let me see, he was born in 96. I've got a 27-year-old, an almost 21-year-old, a 15-year-old that thinks she's 39, and a 11-year-old.
Don't they all?
2 boys, 2 girls.
Nice. Good for you.
And your wife, how long have you been married for?
I met her the day I moved to Florida, which is the best story I could tell on the
Well, let's hear
planet.
it. Let's hear the story.
Yeah.
And well, okay, so we've been together technically 18 years, September 1st. We've been married 17 years, November 10th. I think I got those dates right.
It's fine. She's not going to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, we'll see. She might want to see how I can get in trouble. So
We
the
love
day I
her.
moved to Florida,
Yes.
I called my brother and said I was headed down. I needed a change. He said, "Okay, I got a place for you to stay." I said, "I need a job." He said, "I got a job for you. Go in and do this." And that's also another story in its own. Long story short, I walked in to get the job. They gave it to me. I called my brother, said, "Hey, I got the job. I need another bar to go to because this one's not really out of beer, but it's not my scene." He told me to go down to another bar called Empty Mugs in Longwood, Florida, which is right down the street from where I work now. And she was my bartender. And I walked up to, she greeted me as we walked in the door almost. And I walked in, I said, "I need a menu, a beer, and where can you find a good woman in Florida?" She looked at me. She said, "We don't do food. I can get you a beer, and you're not going to find a good woman in a bar."
Oh, damn.
And so I looked at her. I said, "All right." She said, "What are you drinking?" And I don't remember what it was. It was probably some bullshit like MGD or something.
Coors
like
Light.
that. No, it's not Coors Light. She said, "We don't serve MGD." I said,
Some of that canoe beer.
"All right. Do you have I don't know, Coors? We don't have regular Coors." "Yingling." "Yes, we have Yingling." "Sweet, thank God." She comes up to me and it's like, "We're out of Yingling." I said, "God." All right, I guess I'll drink fucking Budweiser.
Yeah.
So, which is nothing more than water. Like some of the other people have said, Bud Light's water for trail runner or for running people. So she gave me a beer and we talked a little bit. And my, not really sister-in-law, but sister-in-law ends up going up to her saying that guy over there thinks you're cute. It's like, I didn't say that. She is, but I didn't say that. And my now wife said that, well, that's cool, but I don't date bar guests.
So be a guest somewhere else.
So then we were drinking and me and my brother and my other brother were there and they went to leave and I knew I couldn't leave. I was hammered out of I'd been drinking all day long. I mean, like from 7, maybe 8 a.m. that morning. It's probably 11 o'clock at night by this
Jesus
point.
Christ.
And so I walked out. I walked them to their truck, walked back in, sat at the bar. I'd already paid and left. And she said, "I thought you were leaving." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Could I have another beer?" And she handed it to me and she set it down. I said, "How much?" And she said, "Don't worry about it. I got it." And I said, No, I'll pay for my own beer." She said, "No, don't worry about it. I got it." I said, "No." She said, or I think I said, "All right, if you're going to pay for my beer, then I've got to be allowed to pay for your next ones." And it led to a date after that. And
When she offered him free beer, he was in love.
about all it took.
No, he just walked into the bar and he was in love.
Sounds like a big of a joke. A man walks into a bar.
Yeah.
I probably was the joke.
Where'd you go on a date at?
A bar.
A different bar.
A different bar
yeah.
because you weren't a customer there.
So, and that was fun by itself. We walked in. I've never been shy around anybody, especially not a girl. I wasn't shy around her that night, but she said she had to go to the bathroom. So I'm looking at the bartender. I said, "Dude, I really want to kiss her, but I don't know if I should." And he looks at me. It's like, "Fucking kiss her. She's ready for a kiss."
Yeah.
So she walked out, and I was dumb enough to say, "Can I kiss you?" It's like,
No.
do it. Do it, dumbass. So I did, and the rest was history. I lived with her a month later.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then I proposed to her 3 months later, and we were married less than a year after I proposed to her.
Well, congratulations, man.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
So
She's lucky to have you.
no, I am the lucky one. She is not. She settled, and I won the
I
lottery.
mean, thankfully you gave her some beer goggles.
She must have had some really thick ones on.
That's so funny.
So
then you guys have been together 18 years. Were you doing any kind of athletic stuff in any time?
Competition
No.
beer drinking.
yes, personal, individual competition beer drinking.
Yes.
Trying to set PRs.
So
Oh, I set a PR almost every
You
single
set,
time
you
I
set
picked a
some
beer up.
PRs, some PBRs.
So the beer drinking, it sounds like you told me, it sounds like you're saying you might have moved away from one place to get away from some beer drinking to another place to where beer drinking might have been an issue. Huh?
It actually got worse when I got to Florida, and it wasn't her fault. And I can't blame it on anybody other than I started making more money. I had more responsibility. I had more opportunity.
Yeah.
When I had more opportunity, I'm not going to say I didn't know how to control it. I chose not to control it because I was having fun with it. I enjoyed it. And I remember promising her in my vows I would never be the man that she didn't marry. And then for about 16 years, I became the person she didn't marry. And somehow she put up with it. And that kind of leads into why, again, Vero is so important to me.
So you say drinking kind of drove you to running?
Yes.
Yeah.
That, I'd say that's 50%.
You know, that's a common story amongst a lot of people I've met over the last year or so where, you know, they're in a recovery story or something. And that ultra running became kind of the way out for them.
Yeah, there's a group called Runners for Recovery. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I think I've heard of it. I'm not positive, but I think I have.
They sponsored Joe and I did Sufferfest last year in Jacksonville, and that was one of their races. I think they were.
Yeah, it's a recovery program for that created by Mark Martinez up in the Jacksonville area.
Yeah.
My wife never had a problem with me drinking. She had a problem with me drinking to excess and continuing, and then what it made me when I would continue even after continuing. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, because like here's the thing: like you can only drink so much, and get drunk so much. Like you're not going to get more drunk.
Oh yeah.
Well, after a certain point, you're just drinking to drink and black out.
Right.
My wife's seen me, and I know this probably isn't scientific at all. She's seen me drink myself sober. I don't know if y'all have heard of that before, and I know that's not a real thing, but like I've drank so much to where I was completely cognitive. And then the very next day, it's like, I don't remember the last 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
So, and it got really bad. It got so bad, especially at the end before I started this journey, to where I didn't physically or in no way other than emotionally take it out on my kids. Mm-hmm. And my wife built a bar for us in the garage for us to hang out, have a good time, have a few drinks, not as many as I had, but have a few drinks, throw darts, hang out with some friends, watch some games. And one night it had, I guess I can start the story real quick. It got really bad. I had put down, I want to say, an entire bottle of Buffalo Trace.
Oof.
And probably an hour and a half, maybe. And it could have been a little bit longer. I'm not I really don't remember exactly what it was.
But I mean, a whole bottle in one night is still
It's a lot.
Oh yeah, it was too much. And then
was it a handle? Did it have a handle?
No. It was the
I just learned that's a thing, by the way.
7. No, really?
I just learned that they're called a handle. I had no fucking idea.
No, they didn't do a handle. I don't even know if they make Buffalo Trace. They might. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Somebody said, you know what? Susan called me out on it. She's like, sometimes like when we're just talking and I say something, you instantly pull your phone out and start looking stuff up. I'm like, yeah.
I like fact checkers because I don't know everything I'm talking. I pretend I do.
I talk a lot out my ass, so it's great for Shae to call me out on it. I love it.
My ass.
It's a true story.
Really
That's a true story he just made up.
I just made that up.
My ass has a really big mouth. It says a lot of shit that it can't cover.
So anyways, you drank a whole bottle.
And my wife walked, and I started drinking beer right after that. I remember my wife walked out and she got mad. She said, "Really, this again?" And I said, "It's been a bad day." I was making an excuse. I don't even know if it was a bad day. I was making an excuse. And I guess I got a little loud towards her, and my daughter walked out, and I could see she was upset. And Jackson walked out. My son walked out right after her and was like, "What's going on?" And I could see tears in his eyes a little bit. And it didn't affect me at all. And I kind of knew what was about to happen. Like, have you ever had that experience where you're standing behind yourself and you know what you're about to do and you don't even stop yourself from doing it? I felt like I wasn't in my own body. Mm-hmm. And the one thing that no father ever wants to hear is his children saying, "Daddy, please stop."
Yeah.
And I never laid my hand on my kids, nor my wife. Nobody. I've never physically touched my kids in any kind of way other than love. But I looked at them and I gave all of them the finger and I said, all of y'all can fuck off. I want nothing to do with none of this. And I was barefoot and I walked out. I walked across the neighbor's yard and I just started walking down the road where we lived. And a neighbor ended up picking me up. I don't know if my wife called him or if I don't know what happened in between. I haven't really talked to my wife about it, but he ended up picking me up and I hung out at his house for a while and I continued to drink. Mm-hmm. He didn't stop me. He knew that no matter if he didn't allow me to just keep going, then I was going to find some other way to keep going somewhere. And I sat there for a while and it's my fucking house. I'm going home. So I walked back home from there. I told him I was good and I walked home. I walked back in my garage and continued to start drinking. But I'd settled down and I walked in later that night, took a shower, went to sleep on the sofa, probably didn't talk to my wife or my kids for 3 or 4 days. Woke up the next morning, went to work, come home, showered, went outside, drank, woke up next morning, go to work, kept on going. And all of a sudden my wife, she had texted me and she said, we need to talk. It's like, oh, I know what's going on here. So I got home and we had a long conversation. She had dropped the kids off at her parents' house, I believe. And she said it was the first time she ever contemplated divorce. And the minute I heard that, everything changed. Like everything changed.
So you had like an aha moment, like a light switch just went off.
To say the least, yes.
Yeah.
And I realized at that very specific moment, I remember going to sleep that night and I had a dream about our vows. And I woke up that morning in an aggravated state, knowing that it
was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, I wasn't going to break up the seriousness with the
no,
thing,
but at that moment also that day, it's almost like, and I don't believe in a lot of like divine intervention or anything like that, but my buddy called and said that he's been sober for 3 years at this point. He had gone through a lot. I've got stories that'll fill up podcasts for weeks with the drinking stuff that me and him or me and others had done. And he said, I'm training for this race, this Vero Beach Octo Ultra. I'm going to do the 100-miler.
Now, did you know what it
had no clue
about?
I knew nothing about running. I knew that what I thought at that time is runners were people that were afraid of alcohol. That's truly what I thought.
And you have learned that's definitely not the case.
Welcome to the podcast.
And but I started, okay, well, so what's going to happen? He said, well, I've got to find a crew immediately without knowing anything about it. I said, I'll crew you. He said, okay, do you know what to do? I said, I have no fucking clue, but I'll figure it out. And he had done some running, and he was a bad recovering alcoholic too. I mean, like when I tell you I got some stories for me and him, we have some stories of how bad it got for him.
So he really just did the replacing the alcohol with the running.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he which is a
common thing. Yeah.
He became exactly what I thought I needed to become, even if it was just for 5 minutes. And I know you shouldn't become somebody else, but I thought, well, I can possibly save my marriage.
Nothing wrong with having a role model.
That's exactly what it became.
I look up to Joe.
I look up to all of y'all, but I've told y'all that before too. And I started, nobody's got those guns or calves, but or that beard. But I started studying the dynamics of how to crew somebody. And he went out there and finished third in his first ever ultra, 100-miler. Shae Frederick, I don't know if you'll allow me to say his name.
Yeah, of course. He's like mine, but his name is like mine, but spelled differently.
Yes.
He's EA. I'm AE.
Oh.
Very confusing.
Well, every time I say Shae now, I've got friends now that say, which one?
Which one?
Yeah, hold on, let me think of the story real quick then. And so I helped him, and Mike Alberts, he met Mike Alberts a little bit before that. I know y'all know his name. Or I assume y'all do. I think I've talked with y'all about him before. And they finished tied for third. Mike Alberts was generous enough to give Shae the podium for Skunk Ape. But I got to crew both of them for basically arms 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And after that, it was awesome. He finished third, and a month went by. wanted nothing to do with running. He said, hey, you're doing good because you've slowed down drinking. You changed your diet. You went carnivore. You're losing weight. Doing good. Now step it up. So no, I want nothing to do with it. And then he came up and we did a hike together and he challenged me. So I said, all right, just to prove everybody that this is simple. Everybody can fucking run. Like, this isn't hard. I'll just sign up for a 60K. I won't even train for it. It's a free one. I'm going to show everybody that anybody can do this.
Nice.
What a fucking idiot.
Which one was that?
Legacy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice.
So
And,
wait, tell us about Legacy, because I don't know anything about it.
So Legacy is on the Legacy Trail. I believe that's considered Sarasota. I could be wrong on the exact location. I know it's down in that part of the state.
Okay.
That's about all I know. And it is a...
Is it road?
it is road.
Ooh.
So I ended up...
signing up right now.
well, the reason it got me to sign up is I'm not tight with money, but I'm tight with money that I don't want to spend.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's great.
I like that.
So I found out that it was free. It's like, fuck it. If I fail, I fail. But I'm an asshole. I'm going to show everybody that this is doable. So they said you got a strict 10-hour cutoff. It's like, fuck, I can hike 20 miles in 5 hours. There's no way I can't do 35 miles in 10 hours. Fuck, I was almost wrong.
So then how much, like, did you have like any kind of hiking background before that? Because you said you went hiking with Shae.
Not really. I love where we live. The Santos area, I've hiked every single trail out there, never for speed. One of me and my wife's fights was we got in a fight. I threw a 12-pack Yingling in the back of my go bag, went out in the woods, drank it, hoped a bear or lightning were going to strike me or attack me. Never happened. Got back home and she looked at me and was like, all right, what dumbass thing are you going to do next with beer? And it was just, I love being out in the woods. I like hiking. I love doing stuff like that. And it was just one of those things like, if I could do this and if I can do 20 miles, 5 hours, I can do 30, what's a 60K? 35.7 or something along
Like
those
36?
It's like 36.
Yeah.
I can do that in 10 hours walking. I was the last official under 10-hour finisher of that race. I did finish, but man, it was a suffer fest, walk fest of, I want to say, you said about 36 miles running.
I think 37.
Yeah.
So it's a 50K plus a 10K.
Yeah.
So about 37.
I would like to say I walked probably 28 miles.
Yeesh.
Oof.
That sounds horrible.
It was fucking horrible. And I did it in trail shoes, not road shoes, because I thought I know everything. I mean, this isn't hard. Anybody can do it. And I learned the hard way that
But didn't you see your friend Shae struggle, or was he doing
I did see
really
him
well?
struggle.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't compare the distances because his was a 100-miler.
Yeah. And you saw him in the
And
later stages.
Well, he looked fresh. Honestly, I'm not saying it to sound like an asshole. Him and Mike Alberts just looked strong finishing. Like he looked worse on arm 1 of Octo than he did after arm 8. And it had been 27 hours
yeah.
from start to finish. And when I tell you he looked worse at arm 1, he looked like, sorry,
You're okay.
touched your microphone.
Don't touch the mic.
After arm 1, he looked like death. After arm 8, he looked like he was ready for 8 more arms.
Oh, man.
And so I had it in my mind that it's not that hard.
Oh,
And,
gosh.
You had a brutal awakening. A brutal
Well, I
awakening.
think the beer still had control of my mind.
yeah.
And it was, I'm glad I finished. I had a lot of emotion coming across the line, but I realized that it was something I thoroughly enjoyed. And the only way to get away from any demons that I had about alcohol was to continue doing this and to get better, especially if I was enjoying it. And the Sufferfest of Legacy, I enjoyed more than any sip of beer I've ever had.
So did you do any running prior to that?
No.
I mean, so you just showed up to this race, no running at all.
I had probably less than 10 total miles of training, running wise, going into that race. And I probably did those 10 miles in August, and the race was in November.
Yeah.
So then did you run the first, 10 miles until you started walking?
I ran the first 8 miles thinking that I thought I was 19. I run forever and piss over the moon.
Oh, boy.
And I crashed hard.
So your very first run really was a 60K. Your first trail,
Yes.
your first anything was a 60K.
Yes.
So you went right into ultra.
Went right into it and fell in love with it immediately. I kind of knew that once I did it and I was in pain. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm never fucking doing this again." Literally got home and like, all right, what can I do that's harder next?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's kind of two different camps of like, okay, I tried this, not for me, whatever. There's some people that are like, oh, horrible, never again. And then a week later, they're curious. Yeah. Then there's somebody that typically on the drive home, they're like, okay, what's next?
Yeah,
you're one of those.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
It became that really fast because my wife ended up so when Legacy was done, I sat down and everything was numb. Like everything was numb. Like I remember struggling to get across the finish line. I was crying because I had my grandmother on my mind. I saw my kids, and to know that less than 6 months earlier, I'd flicked them off and told all of them to fuck off, get out of my life. And then all of a sudden they're looking at me with this adoration in your eyes that if you're a father, you know what that look is. Mm-hmm. You also know the sound of daddy stop, but you know what that look is that's in your kid's eyes. And I felt it and realized that for up to that point, I had done nothing but fail my kids.
This is something you could do to make them proud.
And I felt like I did.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was a teaching moment. My grandmother gave me teaching moments from the minute I can remember all the way until the minute she passed. And I don't think I'd ever given my kids a teaching moment until that moment. And that still weighs heavy on me because my grandmother was never selfish. And yet I spent the first 10 years of my son's life and 14 years of my daughter's life, and then my older two kids' life, putting me over them, and that's not fair for any kid. No matter if you ever have kids or not, that's not fair for any kid.
Well, that is one of the common things with addiction. Is addiction is a very self-centered thing. You know, I mean that's what happens. You put yourself first every time, and that's why it's hard for addicts to overcome that because you had to put something else first. To overcome your addiction. It's just very common. So, but you found a way to start overcoming that, and I'm very proud of you for that because that's a big thing to do.
I appreciate it, and my wife, like I said, she never had a problem with the beer. She had a problem with the amount.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and so when Shae had finished Vero, I had made it a point right before that when I started crewing them to start changing immediately. I went pure carnivore for 3 months. I lost 35 pounds probably in 3 months. Just changing. I didn't eat anything but black coffee, red meat, and fish. That was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nothing else. Like
so, you'd have like fish or a burger for breakfast.
Or eggs. I'm sorry. For breakfast, I would have like eggs and I would chop up steak or hamburger from the night before or whatever. For lunch, whatever meat I could find.
So just meat, no dairy, no butter, no.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
So you said that race was in November?
Legacy was
in November. It was your first race. So that was not long before we met you then.
No. So I ended up a month after that. I went and did Run Fluent Christmas, which is one of the it's the Stingles put it on in Lutz, Florida. And I did train
Lutz in the house.
Jesus Christ! I knew you were gonna do it. I fucking knew
Have
you
you
were
heard
gonna do
that
it.
song?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. We will
after the pod. Jesus Christ.
I trained for that one, but I knew it was going to be it wasn't a rough race. It's like a 4.2 mile loop, but I thought it was perfect for me if I was going to be serious about doing this because it didn't matter where I finished. It's just do what you can in 7 hours. And I trained for it and I did what I thought was good at that point. And, I finished it and I started looking at all these running sites on Facebook. And then I found y'all, and somehow I ran across a Skunk Ape preview run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know how I ran across it, but I think it was right after.
It was in January, in December, beginning of January.
Well, no. When I saw the post, and I think when I met y'all for the preview run, I think you had just finished your ACFL.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yep. It was a week after ACFL.
Week after.
Yeah, it was December that we had.
Okay.
And
December, January, something like that.
Because I don't remember who I was talking to, but I'd asked because somebody said we're going to have like a breakfast or we're going to have a potluck or something like that. So I asked, is there anything I could bring? And I know I talked to you and you said you just bring whatever.
Yeah.
So I brought some eggs and I ended up doing a preview run with everybody. I met all of y'all at that race or at that, I guess at that run. And I felt awkward because right after we were done with it, I walked up and saw a few people was like, I'm going to have a beer. I've just ran. I want to have a beer. And I saw other people having it. It's like, this is awesome. And Craig was there and a few other people. Nicole was there. Mm-hmm. Y'all were all there. And I remember Joe was cooking.
Yep.
So I said, well, you always offer the cook drinks. I walked up to him and said, hey, man, you want a drink? He did not say no. So I walked across to Santo's Bike Shop and grabbed both me and him Armed Forces IPA.
Heck yeah.
And walked over, cracked them open. Kind of gave him a cheers. And he made some bacon and some pancakes. Really fucking good. And
That's a staple at Skunk Ape events.
Yeah.
Yep.
and everything kind of just snowballed from there. The new year hit and I haven't stopped running since.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Because you really just like ramped it up. And so then you started running. So where did you find like a training plan? Would you kind of cobble together for that? Did you find a plan?
Kind of listening to everybody.
Okay.
Randomly, I don't know why, it got stuck in my head. So I decided on basically December 30th that I was going to try to do a 5K every single day. No matter how I did it. I was going to walk it. I was going to run it. I was going to sprint it. I didn't care. I was doing 5K on my feet every day, no matter what. I want to go as long as I can go. It was kind of like a New Year's resolution, but
0
it
days
wasn't.
off.
Yeah, but there's running streak.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people do running streaks.
And it's like you just said, 0 days off.
That's
And
it.
this year I've gotten lucky. I've taken 0 days. Even after every race, the very next day, no matter what, I have found a way to make sure that I put that 5K on my feet. So, no matter how painful it is, because
How painful was it?
Oh, yeah.
today's was really bad.
How's that?
Horrible.
I looked at Strava. I'm like, oh, you're hurting on that one.
Oh, if you, so in training for Vero, I was I'd constantly, because I heard somebody say that Shae was doing 12-minute walks.
Yeah,
Like
she does.
walks. It's like, how the
Yeah.
fuck is that even possible?
You know-
You put on really good music and you can power hike a 12-minute pace.
then my music must suck.
You have to go, honestly, you have to go like 180 or 200
200 beats per
BPM.
minute. Yeah.
And then you just hit the beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what.
Straight up.
I had an hour power hike last Wednesday, and I power hiked an 1150 pace for 5 miles.
It was my goal to get a mile under 13 minutes. And I finally did. I mean, y'all have seen my walks.
Yeah.
I've had 10-mile walks where I can average 13:30 a mile the whole time. Yeah, I've had 15
Which is
mile
like
walks.
fucking amazing.
That's
Which I
great.
could do.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
A lot of people cannot do that.
No.
Well, I had never broke 13 before, and all of a sudden I did, and the very next mile was a 13:02. So I had 2 miles in under 26 minutes, and it was like one of the last hard walks that I had before Vero.
And it's hard.
It is.
Power
Oh, it was
hiking
very hard.
fast is not
Yeah.
easy.
I'll tell you though, Tyler is like a sponge. He's like a little kid that's getting new information. Like he just sucks it up and holds on to it. The very first time I ran with him was at one of the TRE, the Running Elements group runs, and he came out and we did a little jeffing.
Yeah.
And,
Thing.
and we
You Jeff a lot, don't you?
I Jeff a whole lot, and that was one thing that I don't remember if y'all remember one of y'all's episodes. I'm sure y'all do, but y'all talked about jeffing. I didn't know what it was called.
With Keith and Rochelle.
Keith and
I
Rochelle.
didn't know it was called Jeffing either. I'm just saying. I'm like, that's so dirty. You can't talk about
see, and
that in
I thought
public.
Joe knows.
I thought it was too, so I was afraid to look it up because I remember this is how loser I am. I remember somebody saying something about a blue waffle one time.
Oh god damn it!
Oh,
Don't-
no.
I didn't know what it was. I had no
No.
clue.
Do
So he
not
said, just go
Google that.
look it up.
Do
And
not.
everyone's going to be looking up
No.
blue waffle now.
Absolutely not.
Do
Do
it.
not Google.
If,
No.
If you are a millennial
have to do it.
or a Gen X, you know what it is.
I didn't know what it was, but I will say it's not actually a waffle. I didn't know. So when I
and
heard
you know
y'all
what?
talk
If
about
you're ever
jeffing,
invited to a lemon party,
see, again, I don't.
don't Google that.
Don't Google that. Don't
Now I want to. Well, I'm afraid to Google stuff because I don't know what it. Look, I'm.
But there's no shame in just Googling stuff if you don't know, right?
I Google everything now.
Yeah,
but when y'all
exactly.
said jeffing, it's like Jesus. It's going to be like docking or something. I'm not looking this stuff up. There's zero. I know Joe's mind, and I'm not looking this up. and all of a sudden, y'all started saying that it was like a walk run. It's like, oh, okay, I don't have to look it up. They explained it for me. I was literally petrified to look up what jeffing was.
so good.
So because
It's not like docking at all.
but
That's great.
Yeah, the first run that I had at the Running Element with Joe taught me more about running than anything that I knew, because I honestly thought, as much as I saw some people walk, I thought ultras were, you're not a runner if you walk at all. I thought these people can legitimately run 100 miles without doing anything but run. And I know there's people that could do it. I've seen it, or I've at least heard people talk about it.
They are the exception, and they are exceptional runners.
But like, well, at Vero last year, is like I saw some people walking, just thought that that's what they were doing. But like, I never saw Shae or Mike Alberts walk. If they walked, it would be for like 30 seconds, and then they run again. It's like, this is not humanly possible. And then all of a sudden, when I started getting in races, I thought runners were the ones that only ran, and then or raced, and then everybody else was just there to say they could do the mileage. I didn't believe that walking was really a thing that ultra athletes did. I thought it was always just running. And when I realized that you could do a mix of everything, just get across the finish without using aids like anything electric, or I don't, just as long as it's on your own 2 feet and nothing more, I thought it was something that I could legitimately take pride in getting better at. And the night that I ran with you, when you were saying 30-30s and it does this to your legs, or it helps with this, or it helps with that, it can actually make you faster. That's all I started doing.
Yeah. And so you've used that technique for your races now.
It's all I use.
Heck yeah. And what are we getting distracted by, a cat?
We got an angry kitty. She got caught on the
She's making some noise. She is angry.
Yeah, she got caught on the curtain.
Angry cats.
Paying attention and running her table.
Oh no, your shirt. You want to toss it in the washer real quick?
Shae, I'm sorry.
We had a cat calamity, which caused more calamity.
It did. There was so much
What?
calamity.
Okay, this is how you know we're back at my house, because there's cat calamity.
Yeah, it was stuck in the curtain. There was like way stuck in the curtain.
Poor little baby.
So how is it?
That was already broken. Don't worry.
Thank God.
No, that was my coaster. I accidentally broke it, so it was not you breaking that. Do you need another beer?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So would you
He's
say?
wearing half of it.
So would you say that running with other people has really contributed to your learning and your developing your own self as a runner?
Not just learning. It's. I don't enjoy running alone. I know it's necessary, but I realize that what I need to get out of understanding running, I get from every single person I run with.
Yeah.
No matter what, because everybody is so different in their approach and their mentality and their abilities, that somebody coming with no experience at all, I learn from every single person. And I realized that just because he's good at that doesn't mean I'm going to be. Just because he's not good at that doesn't mean I can't adapt to that. One of my favorite people to run with so far has been Corey, a friend of the show. Corey Boney. It feels like I get more of what I need out of my training when I run with her, especially when I run with Kevin or Mr. Foley on Tuesday nights, because I consider them hard runs. And every single Saturday that I run with Kevin, I tell him I'm never fucking running with you again.
I say that every time I run with him too.
I mean, but you guys keep coming back.
I know.
It's like great. I love it.
Because you're a peer pressure kind of guy. You'll say, we just listen. I was hanging out with Corey this weekend. We went to St. Augustine to run. One more vacation. They came out, and a bunch of us went and ran a 5K. And she's like, I went running with Kevin, and he said we were going to run an 11-minute pace. We did not run an 11-minute pace. We were running. I'm like, Kevin, this is a 9-minute pace, and Kevin's like, it's going to average out to 11 minutes.
Was that the one that we all did?
Yes.
11 minutes, my ass.
We had a great time. It was fun.
That was cool.
You have a good time.
You and Chris had a great time.
Because you guys,
I don't think anybody had a great time that day.
No, I had a rough time.
so Kevin runs fast for us, and it's his easy run.
No, it's not. That's not easy.
You never look like you're tired.
He'll run it easy.
Lies.
Okay,
It's lies.
here's the question. Did he ask during the run, how are you guys doing?
He did.
Or you guys are doing great?
Both.
Okay.
He asked us how we were doing, and he said, y'all are doing.
That's also pep talk for him.
It is.
So what you don't realize is when he's like, you guys are doing great, he's saying it to himself too.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing.
I
Like,
don't really know how to take that.
It's his
really
way
what
of
happens.
not admitting he's suffering.
Like, this fucking sucks. Keep going, goddammit.
I never saw him say it sucked, and it never looked like he did. But I'll tell you right now, when he hit them hills, like, oh, it's only a few of them, and me and Corey back there,
oh no.
Yeah, we did 36 abs.
we were mouth breathing early.
36th Ave is mean.
Oh, it was the devil.
I picked every hill in Ocala on my run. Every hill. We did them all.
I know, I like to bring that up with people when we're talking to them about how group running has contributed to their training and their, how it's helped them with running and developing themselves as a running, because it does help a lot.
You need to come
Hey,
run
Joe.
with us, Joe.
I run with
Joe.
you guys.
Joe.
Joe.
I haven't got to run with you in a long time, Joe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Last time I ran with you was the revisit of the berm.
Yeah, we need more Joe. We need more Joe
I
time.
ran with Joe.
I've actually ran with Shea more previously than I ran with you, because
Oh,
I
I'm
ran
sure.
one lap around the lap.
I'm a busy.
around
I'm a busy guy, but I do run with
You are-
people.
I know.
I do run with people all the time. So
The one thing I'll say, even though I don't get to run with you, you've never not returned a text or a call from me within minutes,
heck yeah,
Damn.
seconds, even.
yeah. I'm glued to my phone. I'm like a teenage girl.
Oh, I get anxiety, and sometimes I'm like, okay, I can't answer that right now, so I guess I'll answer it later, and then I forget, and then I feel really bad. 'cause I didn't answer. So
I had someone, speaking of, someone reached out to me yesterday afternoon. I have completely forgot that I need to reply, asking for help with a training plan. This young lady has ran with me before, and she's like, I'm thinking about doing a marathon, and I need some help. Could you help, Joe? And by gosh, I have not replied back yet. I still need to reply back. So, I definitely want to help this person out, and do what I can.
Well, whoever that is, they're asking the right person.
They are.
Because I'll flat out tell you, if
that's some good Papa Joe advice.
Yeah, Papa Joe.
if I didn't have a group to run with on a regular basis, whether it's Saturdays, Tuesdays, randomly, I could truly say I would have stopped.
Well, having a group,
Yeah.
when I was weightlifting, it was usually a workout partner. And if that workout partner didn't show up at the workout, my workout ended up being shit because they weren't there. And I was dependent on that person to be there. So I tried.
Push you to spot
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, all those things. But when you're running and you have a running club and community, you have a group of people. If one person doesn't show up, it's okay because there's 20 more there, And
I'd love if Joe showed up.
they would also help you run faster, when you need to run faster. I have my reasons, Kevin.
I know. I keep calling you out because I love you.
You don't want me to talk about this on the podcast.
I just want to give you a big. I just want to give you a big hug.
So it was really just sorry to interrupt, but with this
Thanks
last
for
Saturday,
interrupting, by the way.
Yes, yay. This last Saturday, we had somebody that showed up to the Tuesday run. I didn't get to meet her; I wasn't there. But then she came. Her name is Christine, I believe, and she came to Saturday. And I was like, hey, we haven't met you before. What pace are you, how many are you going? What pace are you running? She's like, well, I'm really slow. I'm like, no. What pace are you going? Somebody here is running your same pace.
Yeah, for sure.
Instantly, it's like, okay, I run this pace. All right, perfect. You can go with Susan.
Yeah.
Susan has been doing, I think, a 3-1 or a 4-1. But Christine was doing, I want to say maybe 30-30 or 1 minute 30. And Susan was like, yeah, let's do that. I'm good with it. So when you go to the group runs, a lot of the time when you can build that community, when you can find a community, it's so helpful. You're going to find people your pace.
I learned so much from being around other people. They would share their ideas. Some people were working with coaches, and so they would share information they were getting from their coaches about the runs they were doing. And you can pick and choose what's going to work for you. Some of that information is just information. Some of it's something you want to implement into your running. And if you can't afford a coach, what a good way to get you motivated and into it and learn something about running.
That's a lot of what helped me on the runs with all of y'all, because I've ran with every one of y'all at some point, even for a little bit amount of time. I ran with you, if you rate it, the Two Prairies 50K, I ran with you a little bit. I think I ran with you maybe a mile or so, or right behind you at
You're brave
60K.
to run with Shae. She's a little beast.
I couldn't keep up with her. Shea actually became my very first. I want to catch her.
You got chicked.
And and it wasn't for any reason other than I'm not good enough, or I'm not good enough for myself if I can't figure out how to not beat somebody, but get to a better level. And it always seemed like she was the one that was in front of, for the first 2 races. Well, the second and third, the third and fourth race that I ever did, she was right in front of me for a couple miles, and then she was gone. Like I wasn't even remotely.
I mean, and when you run behind Shae, the view's not bad. You know.
Hey. Thank you, Joe.
Listen, I'm not going to say that on the podcast. I'm married.
Listen, if I want to run fast and I go to a big race, I find someone that looks like a CrossFitter and I stay behind her.
Well,
Joe.
I will say I've never done that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, liar.
So I did put, and I keep Shae up on a pedestal because she is a freaking superstar.
Don't do it.
Now one of these days, she's going.
I'm afraid of heights.
I
Don't put
can
me on a
honestly
pedestal.
say I put her on a pedestal because hers was the first running story I ever heard from the group of everybody like the first story I heard from everybody other than what I saw at Vero was Shae finished ACFL 200.
Yeah.
Now
She's coming
my
off
buddy's
that.
name was Shae, so I just thought it was another guy. Not in a bad way. I just
And
thought
then
it
this
was.
kind-
And then all of a
this
sudden, this
kind of-
lady in I don't know if you're in a bear costume or a raccoon costume or something, or pajamas. She showed up and
I was in a red panda onesie.
and somebody said that's the one that just finished ACFL. And I remember asking, it's like, what is that? It's like, she just ran 200 miles. I said, no fucking way.
Well, the very first time I ran with Shae was on a group run after she had just finished Vol State, and I had heard this story about her doing Vol State, and I was so impressed with someone that could run 350 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it off All State or was it off Hot?
and it was Vol State. It was you'd done
2022?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the very first time I ran with you.
Okay.
I think I didn't know Shae, but I think that I watched her cat video where she was crying about her cats. That was the greatest. I think Susan posted it or something like that in the Marion County run. She was like, "Hey, let's root for Shae. She's out here, doing this thing." And then she tagged you or something. So like, oh, let's see where she's at. So I was interested, and I clicked it. And you had this video of you crying about your cat. I'm like, oh, that's so sad.
It was like mile 96.
I had no idea someone could do a 500-kilometer race.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anybody can do a 500-kilometer race. There's a woman out there right now. Vol State is happening right now as we speak.
Yeah.
There's a woman, Terry. I believe she is Terry Wurzbacher, not Terry, our Terry.
Not Terry.
Not Terry Hayes.
Not Terry
Oh,
Hayes.
we love Terry Hayes though. She said she is a bundle of joy.
She's another one I met at.
She's
another
amazing.
one I met at your
At
Two
Two
Prairies
Prairies
50K.
race. Yeah.
And she was just the nicest. I mean, she's
so sweet.
freaking
Yeah.
nice.
So right now, 75-year-old Terry Wurzbacher is doing Vol State 500K.
Oh.
Yeah.
Freaking incredible.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I hadn't even heard of 100-milers yet, much like someone doing 500 kilometers.
Hey, I did see somebody that they posted that they're running in Topo Ultra Venture trail shoes on the road.
Huh. I guess you could. They're not as
I love running in them on the road.
they're not as grippy as other trail shoes.
I love 'em.
But they are they're
I think I'm going to run them in a Badger.
well, they probably would do okay because there's probably going to be some loose sections with
thinking about it.
with the gravel and stuff, but I
My
don't
road
know.
shoes are too they're too spongy on the bottom.
Yeah.
I ran on road shoes on the beach yesterday.
How'd that go?
It was okay. I think I would have preferred the trail shoes, but barefoot. I've been running barefoot all week.
Hey, so
Hey.
did you
Hey.
celebrate anything this week? That was a weird transition.
I don't think there was a celebration. Was I supposed to be celebrating
I just
something?
You
didn't know if
celebrated
something this week.
Did I celebrate something? What,
Celebrated something on
Celebrated
Saturday.
something on Saturday.
You didn't go for a run?
You didn't go for a run on Saturday?
what are you talking about?
Was it
You go,
any special?
I don't know what the world y'all talking. Okay, so
I think I saw these. I think I saw a picture.
We saw, well, thankfully we didn't see very much.
well, if you'd have been with me, you'd have seen a lot.
Already seen it.
You were 100 miles north of me. I was probably safe.
You never know.
You never know.
You're right. I can see your beard from 100 miles away. I'm telling what else.
It's like a beacon.
So one of our former guests, Ron, had posted this week, and I had no idea that it was Nude Recreation Week, and Saturday was National Skinny Dip Day.
Nice.
So I am out, and I'll say exactly where I was at because I would.
It's on Strava.
It's on
Plyland.
Strava. I was out camping at Anastasia State Park in St. Augustine, and there's about 5 miles of undeveloped beach there.
Okay.
And if you get a half a mile past where the little snack shack is there at the beach, there's no one there, and that's on a sunny day. So
Sounds like somebody was there this weekend, though.
So Saturday night,
Letting it all hang out.
Saturday night, I went out with my little kilt and got about a half a mile down the beach and let it all hang.
Was it awesome?
It was fantastic.
Freeing?
You know what?
The waves.
Because I'm free.
So,
To do what I want.
I
well,
was going to say free balling.
I was
but
going to say
Oh.
balling too.
so
damn.
this is not the first naked run I've ever done, but it's the first naked run I did barefoot.
Oh, double naked. And
Double-
if you hadn't been wearing your watch, triple.
Triple.
naked.
Oh, I had to record the run though.
Yeah, 100%.
Gotta get them miles in for the end of the year.
It's a fantastic beach.
Hey, you thought about doing naked running?
I got no issues with it.
right.
I'm one of those people that believes that clothes are man-made and they're made because other people are embarrassed for other people. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm using the right words. It's like I'm not religious. I'm not bringing religion into this. Anything that's made by another man is made out of spite in general because maybe of their insecurities. And when I say anything, I mean almost anything.
I wear clothes to protect you from my nudity, not me.
I can understand that. You are a sexy dude.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I'm happily married, but you are a good-looking guy.
Oh, man.
Okay,
All right.
I'd skip to Malou with Joe holding hands.
Jesus.
I don't know why. We do have several naked runs in Florida, but none during this week. And this is the week you would think someone
this
would
is
have
It's
one.
hot.
It is hot.
That's very hot.
What better time to be naked? You don't
can't
have
dry
clothes
yourself off with a piece of clothing.
to jump in the water.
I don't like salt.
And don't jump in fresh water because there's going to be a gator in it. So
I trust a gator more than I trust
here you
salt.
go. So
Might be salty water
if
when you're
the
done.
water is salty, there's sharks in it. If the water is fresh, there's alligators in it.
I
Welcome
trust
to-
a gator over a
Welcome
shark.
to Florida.
I just want to say, if you go swimming in Joe's pool, it's Joe's soup.
Who's just said they tasted some of Joe's soup?
We did. I think Craig did.
Yeah, we had a pool party on 4th of July, and Craig came over with and a bunch of other friends, and we just had a little get together, and then we did some podcasting that night.
Joe's soup.
Yeah. It's a wonderful pool.
I don't know if I.
So anyway,
Yeah.
we were at Skunk a preview run
Yeah.
where you had
Met all of us.
started coming with the group.
Yeah, y'all. At that point, I truly thought everything about running for me changed because I find that was actually the very first time I hadn't run with somebody. Because even when I did the Legacy, I met a few people, but I didn't run with any. Like I met Nicole Armbruster. I ran an eighth of a mile before she was just out of sight. I mean, I wasn't catching her. Run Fluent Christmas. I saw a couple of people that I met at other places, but I didn't run with anybody. I was running alone, and I didn't feel alone, which was fine. I'm perfectly fine being alone, but it was one of those everybody else has somebody to run with. Everybody else is having fun and laughing and smiling. I'm just out trying to accomplish being a better person. But I realized that to be better, you had to understand what better was. And when people can push you, you don't want to let them down, and you want to be better overall. So starting to run with the group, I picked up on certain training aspects and things that everybody else was doing that was different, that helped me get to where I wanted to be at that moment. And I think every single week, every day, every run, every practice, every training, I've gotten just a little bit better and more comfortable. And I will always put myself down, not in a bad way, but everybody thinks that I'm self-deprecating. I'm not. I strive to do more than what I'm doing, but I would rather get to a point to where somebody looks at me, such as my daughter, and says, I can do something because he's doing something.
Anything I can do, you can do better. You can do better anything than me.
So here's the question, because I know like I had a lot of like confidence issues with running, and I still have kind of like a weird relationship with it. did you like have this moment where you're like, oh, I'm a runner?
I still don't think I'm a runner.
Okay. Yeah. So I'd done at that point, I'd probably done at least 5 or 10 ultras before I was like, okay, maybe I'm a runner. But it's still, it's a weird mind.
I feel like an imposter.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not a runner.
I feel like a huge imposter. Like,
Yeah, I'm not a runner.
And I still do. So after this weekend, I finished my 8th ultra in less than a calendar year. I'm happy for myself, but I'm not a runner. I can't. Every single person that I watch out there doing it, I know has their own story, no matter what it is. And I look up to every single one of them, whether I'm older, whether they're older, whether they're younger than me. I'm learning from every single person, and I'm in awe of every single person that puts one foot in front of another. And it's not for anything other. It's not for money. It's not for fame. It's not for.
Unless somebody wants to pay me to run, I'll gladly take the money.
See, I think I'd turn it down.
What?
This
Somebody
pressure.
says, "Hey, I want to."
No, not the pressure. I think I would turn it down because
I think I have $1 in my
Hey,
truck.
here's $20. Let's go run 5 miles.
I'd say keep it. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
He's got the
All right.
like intrinsic rather than extrinsic
Yeah.
motivation.
I hate money with a passion.
Okay.
I hate anything financial with a passion. Problem is, I understand in society you have to have it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you didn't. I know you do, but if somebody said, when I had my, and I'm not trying to invoke stories here, but when I had my own podcast, I had a couple chances to be, I guess, sponsored, and I never accepted them. I did because I don't think anybody's got. What's the best thing to say? I don't think anybody's got an agenda for you all the time, but I think somebody always has an agenda with you in mind. So even if you offer me $20, it's not that I thought, well, I'll get $40 out of it if I give them $20 to run now. I don't see the point behind it. Mm-hmm. If I don't want to do it because I want to do it, I don't want to do it for money.
Yeah, you do it for the wrong reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just don't.
Because then it feels like you're selling your soul, yourself.
That's perfectly
to it.
said. It feels like I gave up a part of me just to benefit me in the back pocket.
Yeah.
And I hate that. That feeling drives me nuts.
So Tyler cannot be bought. Guys, stop offering him $20 to run 5 miles.
I'm just saying, $20
it
is
wasn't-
$20. Okay?
It takes $20 to make you holler. I'm just saying.
However, there's not too many beers I won't run after.
That's funny. We did a little beer run.
Who?
We did. We kind of went to a Flying Boat and we had a little beer there that one time.
We had a little bit more than a little beer, but
Wait, which one was this?
We went to Flying Boat. We ran to Flying Boat. We
Recently?
went to we went to the Cuban bakery
yeah,
and
we
we
went
went to
to
Flying
the
Boat.
pastry places.
yes, the one that you said was open, it was closed.
It was okay. Last year
I was
when we
excited
did
to
this,
go-
oh my
I'm sorry,
god, yes, it was like it's one of the best places in Bellevue, that Cuban pastry place. And last year when we did the Cuban pastry run, I didn't realize we started at a half hour later. So when we did it this time, we got there a half hour early, so they weren't open yet.
I did get to eat a donut at Publix.
But yeah, we did get Publix stuff.
Well, also, I do remember when we started that, y'all said it was going to be a slow pace. And for some reason, I actually believed Kevin when he said, I'm staying slow. And we got to the bakery fast. And I'm like,
Listen,
Kevin,
have you not listened to this podcast? How many times have I said that Kevin is a liar?
Okay, here's the thing. No. What happened is that Kevin and Chris were up ahead. You made the executive
You're
decision
correct.
to stay with him. However, we had the party barge in the back, so I'm just saying. You could have been in the party barge.
Yes. It's kind of like the painted horse. He was in the front. The rest of us were partying. So
It was a lot of fun.
Party pace.
I'm actually
Party pace is whatever pace you want it.
I know for a fact, and I do remember this. I actually owe you an apology, and I know you never asked for one. I was so upset that I missed that run because it was.
Oh, the painted horse?
Yeah,
Oh.
I wanted to do it so bad. I was afraid to do it because I was coming. It was the week. I think it was.
It was the week before
af-
Skunk Ape.
Week before.
Week-
Okay.
Yeah.
Week after.
no, week after.
No, week after. Yes.
Yeah.
Was
It was the week
Yes.
after.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
after.
Okay.
I knew it was. I was either
Because I
afraid
already
of-
had my skunk ape blister on my heel.
Yeah, we did a 50K, then a 60K, then a 50K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't remember if I was going to be afraid of going the extra distance and my body wouldn't react because I remember how I felt after Legacy.
Yeah.
I healed pretty good after Run Fluent, but that was my next ultra, and I took a good bit of, not a good bit of time, but I mean, let's say 6 weeks. I was afraid that physically I wasn't going to be able to do it. And it was one of those, at that point, I did not want a DNF.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point now to where if I haven't earned a DNF, I'm not a runner. And I don't really consider myself a runner, but I've talked to Joe about this.
Yeah.
If I don't have a DNF, I never push myself hard enough.
See, I kind of feel that. Like, I've had a couple DNFs, and I feel like I need to challenge myself. And if I'm really challenging myself, there's going to be failures.
Yeah.
If I never failed, did I really challenge myself enough?
So, okay, yeah, I won't say DNF, but not reaching a goal. Because this year I have a very, very big goal for myself.
You want to put it out in the world?
I sub 24 in 2024.
Oh, yeah.
So I would like to do Hennepin. I'm signed up for it, Hennepin 100, sub 24. That's my goal. And I will burn bridges to get there.
Shit, you're going to burn bridges?
Yeah. So...
I'm going to watch that little blue dot watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to blue dot watch the shit out of that one.
That's my goal for this year. But again,
when is that?
That's first weekend of October.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's going to be up north.
You
How
going
far
to do
In Illinois, Indiana.
Oh, way
no,
up.
Iowa.
Iowa?
One of those
Hennepin.
places.
It starts with an I.
It's
My
near
daughter lives up in-
Tiffany's house.
Oh,
so.
that's Iowa.
She's Iowa. She's in the Quad Cities, so it's Iowa,
Yeah.
Illinois.
Yeah, I am not a death before DNF kind of guy. But
Oh, I am. I fucking die.
So I'm in between.
Yeah.
I don't want a DNF, but at the same point, I want to push myself to where I don't know if I can do it. Vero was almost like that this
Yeah,
weekend.
I
I
could
was
see
going to
that.
finish no matter. I was going to crawl.
Oh, we knew.
across. I didn't. care.
There was
We
no
knew.
doubt
But-
you were
yeah.
finishing.
Well, but I can flat out tell you, if I had signed up for the 100-miler, I'm 100% positive I would not have finished this weekend.
yeah.
Not
just
because
by a time standpoint.
No. Time wise, I think I was good. I told Joe walking in there earlier today, it felt like I was walking on hamburger meat.
Yeah, we want to look at your feet.
No, there's
Weird.
Actually, and I'll
Nothing? It
gladly
just
show them.
feels-
They don't show it, but I feel it.
Yeah, you'll have probably some neuropathy in there from the swelling and some soft tissue damage from the pounding.
Well, Shae thinks I made a lot of mistakes this weekend. I didn't feel I did when I made them, but looking back on it, I made a lot of mistakes this weekend.
Let's dig into it. Let's dig in.
Yeah.
Let's dig into
So all this is preparatory for this, which was your capstone race for the last year. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit.
Well-
First of all, for people that don't know, tell us about this race.
Well, first off, you did do Joe Fuller's and Joe's Skunk Ape 50 mile as your first 50 mile.
Yes.
In April.
May.
It was April 27th.
It was April.
Was it
Yeah.
April?
Yes,
April
because
27th.
May was
that's right.
Sweat, Swat, and Swear for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Skunk Ape went yes, before we get into Vero, Skunk Ape went 100 times better than I expected. I had ran with Kevin a lot leading up to that. He was telling me certain things to not really prepare for, but certain ways that I could be better prepared for it. I remember talking with you a lot about it. And I knew the trails well. There was zero chance I was missing that race. I didn't care if my kids could have had a birthday party.
Yeah.
My wife could have said, "We're going to Hawaii during that week, 2 weeks. We're going to Germany, wherever." I would have flown back for that race.
Wow.
It's not that it was that important for me, but that was my backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
I mean,
course.
I live a mile and a half off 49th. There was zero chance I was missing it. And Shae, the guy that crewed me this weekend, the one that finished Vero, he was running the 100. So I had it in my mind. I said, I'm going to run the 50. It's going to be my longest distance ever. When I'm done, I'm going to crew him and help him finish his 100. So before we break into mine, I finished mine. He finished his 100 and he finished fourth right behind Luke Vidal and two other people. I don't know the name. And it was awesome for him. And he admits that he did everything wrong that race. And he came alive on the second half of the race. Well, I was opposite of that. I thought, and I still feel to this day, I did every single thing right for that race. It's the best race I had by far. I remember talking with you. I talked with a couple other people, and I gave them my time thoughts.
Time goals.
And the only person that didn't say that was out of reach was Kevin. I told him my goal was, I don't think I'd ever told you, Joe or Shae, my time goals, but I told Kevin on a run. So my goal is 12 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. I hate the number 13 with a passion, so I didn't want to touch the 13th hour. And I missed it by 96 seconds.
Wow.
I came in at 13:01:36, I think. And it was every single thing I wanted to do. I planned out, I memorized, I did. I made one mistake, and it's because when I made a turn coming out of Pruitt on the inbound, I followed, instead of paying attention, I followed somebody else. And we went...
You went to the right.
Yeah, to the
So
right or
did I.
straight.
I did the same thing.
And
Well, it's because also we know these trails.
Yeah.
and I had
So our brains just go like, this is the way we usually go.
Yep.
I'd never been on that section of it.
Oh, really?
So I remember coming inbound. I remember us running by the fence and then making a right at the fence. For some reason, exiting.
On the way back, you didn't remember that turn.
I just
You
wasn't
had to go
paying
back
attention.
left. Yeah.
So I followed somebody and went straight because I'd already spent the whole day following other people anyways. And like I said, the race was going perfect. I hit every single time goal I wanted all the way to Pruitt. Every single one I hit. And my feet felt great. My nutrition was on point. I felt great. I followed him out. We went, I want to say, 1/8 to a quarter of a mile too far. And we didn't. He looked back at me and said, "Have you seen any flags?" And it never dawned on me to look for them. We had followed flags the whole way. It never dawned on me. So I turned. I said, "No." And he kept walking, and I started looking around. And all of a sudden, we heard somebody yelling, "You're in the wrong spot." And
that was very nice of them.
It was.
Yeah.
Because the course was well marked. I'm not complaining about the course. And I know a couple people got lost, but also know it's because of lack of paying attention, which was what
And
I fell into.
ultra brain.
Yeah.
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 And I fell into that. So we turned around and headed back, and I don't know how much time it cost me, but it at the end of the day, it cost me 96 seconds. So Skunk Ape was absolutely perfect. It's probably the best, most complete race that I've run. And it was the 50 miler. And that one, I truly feel I could have turned out and gone and done the 100, finished in the time. I left a lot on the table because my 7th mile, and I don't know why I remember this, my 7th mile was a 12:08. My 51st mile was a 12:08.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I think I ended up doing 53.5 or 52.8, something along those lines.
Yeah, I remember seeing you out on that trail too, because I was out working it quite a bit, and you were out there power hiking the crap out of that thing too, at the section. I mean, you were really moving well when you were out on that paved piece of that trail.
Well, I am a firm believer that if you know something, you're going to be better at it.
Yeah,
Like Joe Fuller's Skunk Ape 60K, I had a lot of fun, but I didn't know it. And I felt like I was doing a lot of things wrong. That's actually one of the times where I ran right behind you for a mile. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I had to walk, and I never saw her again until the finish.
yeah.
The 50 miler is completely different. I never felt out of my element. I truly, even though I didn't care about where I finished, I don't ever care about where I finished. I care about finishing. I felt like I won that. I felt like I outperformed every single person on that course. And I'm not taking anything away from any of the winners, but I felt, for me, as young as I am in running, I did nothing wrong.
It did exactly what you wanted to do.
I accomplished every single thing I wanted to accomplish on that run.
Which is awesome because I have so many races where I'm like, oh, well, what if I had done this? Would I have done that? Why did I spend an hour in the car with my feet up eating ramen noodles?
I think my biggest thing.
I have a lot of those. I'm still waiting for that race where everything just clicks.
Yeah, well, every time I look back at a race, I'm like, I spent way too much time in the aid station. I already know
stations.
Brian. I know Brian. Okay, I know. Get out of the fucking aid station. I get it.
Out of the aid
I
station.
know.
That's the goal for bats.
Right now, he's not even listening to this yet, but he's yelling at me while he's listening to it. Get out of the fucking aid station, Kevin. Keep fucking moving.
Well, I personally, when I'm running, I don't like to not have fun. And so for me, running is all about fun. And if I stop having fun, I'll stop running. So on the most part, when you see me on trail, I do get into the pain cave from time to time, but I try to smile and try to enjoy myself. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not enjoying myself, I probably wouldn't keep doing it.
It doesn't seem like I've ever seen any one of you three not having fun. Anytime I've ever seen you, even if it hasn't been, you've never.
Oh, you haven't seen me. You haven't seen me in the overnight.
Well, when I ran with Kevin on his, what I guess you were calling it, the Urban Ultra or the Wawa Run, I remember.
The Wawa Run, yeah.
I remember me and Corey ran in the back for the most part, and Kevin and Chris ran up front. At about 15 miles, me and Corey were done. I mean.
Oh, I was done too.
No, you weren't. You finished.
He was done emotionally. I don't think he was done with his run.
Well, me and Corey cut out at about the ABC on 200, somewhere in that range. And she knew the way back. I had no clue. I've been in Ocala 18 years now. I had no clue where the fuck I was. I know I was on 200 somewhere. But she said this way back. So I followed her and we ran together. And we actually still ran some of it to get back. And I do think if it had been different circumstances, we would have gone further. But we were done. And I got to the track and I told Corey, I said, I've got to get my keys because you had held my keys for me that day. And I said, I want to run one lap with Shae.
Yeah, it was so cool.
And I ran one lap with her.
Yeah, what I was doing that day is I had a 5-hour run and I'm a fucking idiot. So I just did it at the track.
Tell us more.
It was just stupid.
How many laps did you do, Shae?
Like
1,000.
90 something.
I hate those quarter-mile laps.
It was, honestly, it was nice. I just listened to my audiobook.
Well,
and
you have
zoned out.
continuous access to water.
Yeah,
and supplies.
that was the problem because I had too much stoppage.
When I got there, I was sitting there, okay, so she's been going for as long as we've been going because probably longer because we actually had to drive to your
my
house.
house, yeah.
So if she started right when she got there, she was going longer than we were. And she was still running. And I said, I'm going to run one lap with her. And I thought, she knows I've been walking probably by this point. I'm sure she's tired. Maybe she'll walk this lap. No, she didn't walk.
Oh.
And I was struggling to keep up with her on that. It's like, God, I wanted to yell, please just walk. But then
You
also,
could have said that. I would have been fine with that.
It wasn't mine. I just wanted to share one lap with you because you weren't with us on that. And
Yeah, stupid ass thing that we did.
So note to yourself, Kevin runs fast all the time. Shae has no stop button.
no.
So, I mean, like, I've never seen anyone run on tired legs like this woman
That's
runs
true.
on tired legs.
That's a true statement.
There is no stop button on this.
No, yeah, I've learned that one.
So, if you don't want to run too long or you want to run too fast, don't run with those two. pick your evil.
It's kind of the thing of like, I'm going to pick a pace and I'm going to try and keep going that pace for pretty much all the race. I'm going to pass those young guns who went out too fast.
Why you look at me?
That is the
Why you
thing.
look at me when you
No,
do
no, I'm just the young guns. You're not a young gun.
I looked at my Strava for the last quarter of a mile and realized that I ran faster with Shae than I ran with you the entire
If you want to have an easy therapy run, come run with me.
I've tried to get
listen, Joe is a great therapist, by the way.
Well, actually, his runs aren't easy either because I ran the Two Prairies preview with him, and gosh, him and Michelle left my ass way the fuck back there.
I don't remember it that way.
I
at
do.
all.
Y'all kept running, and I had to walk a lot.
Okay, so back to Vero.
Yes.
When did you sign up for Vero? Like, how far out did you decide you were doing it?
Day after Legacy.
Day
Wow,
after Legacy.
okay.
Wow. Okay, so almost a year
Close.
because Legacy
I
was
guess.
what?
About 3 months, 4
End of
months.
November. So, yeah, I mean,
6 months?
I had no intentions of doing anything in the ultra community until I was challenged and told by Shae that learn it. Challenge yourself. And I was kind of tired of just being that guy. I'll challenge myself at anything, but I wouldn't challenge myself at something that I didn't think I could be the absolute best at. So I kind of let my guard down and realized I'm not going to be a winner at anything if I'm not a loser at something. And I know that's not the right mindset.
No, it
No,
is.
it
Like,
is.
But
you need to be able to be bad at something every once in a while. Just go and be bad at something because it's good for you mentally.
well, I learned based upon that, I learned that being bad at something is actually being good at something because you're making the effort.
Yeah.
And I've always had this rule with my kids. I don't care if you fail. I care if you try.
Yep.
Well, you'll never win if you never have failures.
Yeah. And
At the end.
I've failed more than I've ever succeeded, but I've succeeded more than I've ever failed because I've made the effort.
Yeah. So tell us about this race. I mean, I know about it. I know what my.
So Vero is...
Let's discuss the arms because it's called the octopus.
It's a monster.
Because, yes, it's a monster and there's a main hub, correct?
Yes.
And then you do several out.
They call it the Octo Base. You're supposed to have 8 arms. If you do the 100 miler, it dwindles down depending on the distance. And they offer all sorts of distances.
like even a 5K, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
really surprised
5K,
this
you
year
do it
looking
over.
at the race results of the distances that were available. It was like 6 or 7 different distances.
I would say at
available.
least that many. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
At least
7.
7.
And it was,
Although they had something called the mini ultra.
Maybe they
So I
should
was
have had
like, huh?
8 since it is Octo. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that'd been great.
well, they've got, it's 8 arm. Well, oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Every arm is its own, I don't want to say nightmare, but its own monster. Nothing is the same as the previous arm. Not a single arm replicates any part of the course you've ever been on. I don't know how to jump into it. Arm 1. So we get there to the base and they've got their countdown and they give you a full map breakdown of what you're doing. You're on arm 1. You go out, you get to whatever timing mat or whatever spot, you turn around, you come back. Arm 2, same thing. Arm 3, same thing. And you keep on going. No part of it's fun.
What?
Now
Come
this,
on.
now this race is in.
Step 1, it is in mid-July.
Yeah.
And this has been every single person who ran on Saturday, like in Run Club, everybody
died.
died.
I
It
died.
was just horrendous.
And
And
this
so
isn't-
like we're dying doing our, 4-hour runs. And then you're out there fucking doing something really
This isn't Vero
beyond.
Beach, South Florida,
Yeah.
where there's lots of sand, lots of heat, lots of water, lots of humidity, lots of bugs, lots of
Yes.
everything.
So arm 1 starts, you exit the Octo Base, you go out to whatever the main road is, you make a right, you cross A1A, you run down to the beach. It's cool, it's comfortable-ish for July. There's a little bit of a breeze. The views are nice. You get on the beach, the sun hadn't come up yet, you're a couple miles into the beach, the sun crest, it's absolutely beautiful. I've heard some years that the beach running's accessible. There's hard packed sand. I've heard some years it's been soft sand. This year was absolutely perfect. You could run on the beach. I remember starting out. I told Shae that I want to start in trail shoes because I just think they're going to be better to run on the beach in. I don't really want sand in between my toes. I'm afraid of it ripping them apart, especially that early. I don't know enough, but that's what I thought. So I'm running down the beach, and I made my very first mistake of the day. I was so anxious to start. I know I talked to a couple of y'all, and I got more encouragement to start this race than anything I'd ever done. More people reaching out, hey, good luck. We know you're going to do good. I got to the finish. I got to the start line. 3, 2, 1, go. I left the base without water.
Oh, fuck. God damn it, Tyler. hey, okay.
Started making mistakes.
Real talk. Do you know if you carry a vest, then you'd have everything you need on you?
I'm aware. I think I've been told that by you multiple times.
We
just saying.
we give Tyler shit because he just carries
he carries a
plastic bottles. That's what he does. He doesn't have like a regular handheld.
Nah,
he just
like water
carries.
Well, and here's the
bottles.
other thing. They don't want disposable bottles at all at Vero.
right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like I even had one guy walk up to me. It's like, I know you carry disposable bottles. I beg of you not to let anybody see you and don't leave them on the trail. I said, come on, you've known me long enough. You know, I'm not going to, I don't leave anything. I carry everything. I'll pocket it. I'll put it in my underwear. I don't care. I'm not going to throw trash away at all unless it's a proper receptacle. But I left without water. I'm running down the beach and I realize this like as I get over the bridge. And it's like, I am not running back over that fucking bridge to get water. And all of a sudden losing probably 45 minutes of time. I didn't care
How
about
long is the loop? Or the
That one was, the first arm was 14.5.
So I guess the rumor was not true because what I had heard was that they were going to be shuttling people over that bridge instead of letting them
Whoa,
run because
it
of
says the first arm is 14 miles long.
14.5, yeah.
14.5.
So, okay, that was the rule. They had just changed it. Nobody was allowed to run over the bridge except for the first section of Arm 1. They were going to because there's so many people starting at once. They couldn't pile the cars up and let everybody shuttle and then get piled up on there was no way to do it. It would have taken hours. I mean, hours for people to do it.
Yeah.
Because they started the 5K people, I want to say 30 minutes after everybody else. Like everybody took off at the same time.
Oh, wow.
And so they were allowing us to run over the bridge to start. I get over the bridge, realize over the bridge I don't have water. Fuck it, I'm fine. I've ran with you on Saturdays. I haven't cracked a water bottle open sometimes for 5 to 7 miles.
And I've chastised you for that.
You have, but I also
And about
I was
food
always
as well.
yes, food more than anything. I was always afraid of making this mistake, so I always kind of shut myself down from drinking water just in case. So everything I did wrong.
Horrible advice. Bad advice.
It was very bad advice.
Yes.
I will never advise anybody to ever do any kind of training run the way I did it. But for me, it worked out by accident, by stupid accident, but accident. I'm running on the beach, and all of a sudden I see you can't have pacers on arm one. I'd made a video post, and all of a sudden I got afraid that he saw it and decided to bring me water. I see Shae running down the beach, full speed. It's like, motherfucker, I'm going to be disqualified after 5 miles of the race I've been trying to get into all year. And I guess they made him like the Coco race director. So they asked
Coco
him
for Cocoa Puffs.
Well, they said, hey, run down and tell everybody that you can run into that they are crossing the bridge coming back off arm one, because same thing. I think too many people were going to be getting to the pickup point together to where it was just going to cause a backup.
Yeah.
And so he was running down. I said, get the fuck away from me. I'm going to get, you can't do this. You can't pace. He said, I'm not pacing you. I'm telling you, and I'm going to tell the next few people around. And I told him, I said, man, I fucked up. I forgot water. And he's looking at me. It's like, you fucking idiot. What training did you do where you didn't take water? So there's none. He said, all right, well,
I was doing thirst acclimation training.
well, he said, I've told enough people that they can run back across the bridge. I'll run across to get you water. And he turns around and he does like this 6-minute mile down the beach. Just like,
This motherfucker.
if he brings me water, I'm sure it's going to be right in front of Mike Straczynski. And
I did not know that I hated Shae, but now I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he fast? He's too fast.
He's too fast.
Too fast.
So he gets back and I call him. I said, do not bring me water. I want to take no chances. I am good. I wasn't suffering. In all honesty, big deal. I forgot water. I wasn't struggling. I was about to be off the beach. I was actually in really good shape. Come off the beach. I run to the first spot, which was, I don't know, like the city hall down there or something like that. He hands me 2 waters. I'm good to go. Finish out arm one. I had a plan of finishing arm one in 3 hours. I did it in 2 hours, 58 minutes.
Nice.
I was
Nice.
on point. I felt great. Nothing felt bad at all.
Except you were probably already a little bit dehydrated.
Probably, but I didn't feel like more than likely. Let me change it. More than likely, I was. I didn't feel it. Kevin's made a big deal about me because I tell him every time we run, it's like he's got to piss or somebody's got to piss. I've never used the bathroom.
Of course you haven't. You have no water in you.
Or on any. I've never
That's
used
not
the
a good
bathroom.
thing.
That's what I say every time. Every time.
And just to also say, here's going to be my other question. So on group runs, we did this fun run, and you said, I don't eat during training runs. And we were doing what?
25 miles?
No, we were.
He didn't eat on that run.
I have personally ran a marathon without eating.
But why?
I got enough.
Sounds
I got
horrible.
enough because I got enough fat on my body and I run slow enough. My body can consume fat for calories. It can. Probably not enough of them.
Your body would have been happier if you had food.
Well,
Yes.
even
So
on most.
your nutrition plan for Vero, what was that?
What nutrition?
See, so did you have anything to eat in those first 3 hours?
Actually, yes, I did.
Okay.
So I picked. This is another one where I picked up on Andrew's ACFL. Go into carnivore when I did.
Bagas.
Bagas.
He's eating
I
bagas.
believe I actually said that. I said I wasn't going to say it. I told my wife the night before. I said, make me hamburger patties. I said, okay. Well.
Yeah.
How many burger patties?
It wasn't like 50.
No. She made me 8, but they were thick, motherfucker. I mean, they were
Nice.
Thick boys.
Oh yeah.
With 2 C's.
She made them, and now I actually feel like a dick bag. I ate like 2 of them the entire day.
Yeah, but it was really hot and weird. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, you can't.
Well, it's because I was just power drinking protein shakes.
Oh, okay. So that's better because you may not have been able to handle the solids and breaking down that.
I went in 5 arms. I went through a case of protein shakes.
Wow.
Well, and
Shit.
there's a lot to that. I mean, because, your body can digest that a lot easier than solids. And it's why gels work so good for people. It's quick.
If I can give any kind of shout out,
Twinkies.
the Fairlife
Marshmallows.
protein shakes from Sam's,
Oh yeah, those are good.
they're not as good as the Jocko
Fairlife.
Bulks.
I love the
Fairlife
chocolate milk
milk.
one. Oh, it tastes just
Fairlife
like chocolate milk.
is so good, and it's light.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's got lactose in it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no.
It doesn't have lactose. in it.
And you
tastes like chocolate milk.
And it's real milk. It's
Well, to
real
give somebody some credit, Scott Hoover's the one that told me to do it on Skunk Ape because I told him, I said, I'm not drinking that on I'll yak. He said, no, you won't drink.
No, it's not thick like real milk.
Well, I knew it wasn't thick, but
Like lactose.
I thought that something like that would make me sick.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attribute that to how good I did at Skunk Ape, but it absolutely helped. So I figured I'm going to incorporate this into Vero, and that it absolutely worked.
So you did have that during that 14-mile stretch?
I had probably 2 protein shakes an arm minimum.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Minimum.
So you
No
had
matter
those
how long
on
the
you,
arm
or was there a drop back?
No. So you're allowed to be crewed as many times as you need to.
Oh.
So
Just
like
after arm 1 though.
period. Even during arm.
Okay.
So
you just can't
the longest point that I went without crewing was the first half of arm 1.
Okay.
Oh, so like
So
7 miles.
about 7.25 miles, give or take.
Because your crew was running a 6-minute pace. Up and down the beach.
Telling people that
To
they
show
can,
off.
yeah.
Run across the bridge. Going fast.
So-
run across the bridge.
No,
So I
we're
get
just
to that
jealous.
first-
We're not. We're just salty because we're sad.
He,
We
well,
can't
he's
run
also
fast.
he's such a good runner. He's the one that I was telling you. He
Yeah.
won the Lake Ocean this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
we met him at Skunk Ape.
Yes, you did meet him at Skunk Ape. Yes.
Yeah.
So arm 1 went great, but my nutrition was terrible minus protein shakes. When it comes to eating on training runs, I never do it.
and that's why you don't have the practice.
I've never done it.
Well, and that's where the problem is because you can't do it in a race if you don't know how your body's
Yeah.
going to react.
And
So-
well, I tried doing it on a few. When I say try, I loosely tried on a few training runs, but at the same point, I didn't. Like when I ran with y'all that Saturday, you went to the bakery. I didn't even go inside. I went inside that Publix and used the bathroom. So actually, I didn't even use the bathroom. I washed my hands and got water in my.
You didn't have to go to the bathroom. There was no water in him.
No, I went to the bathroom to get water.
What you could have done is gone and gotten a piece of beef jerky or some hard-boiled eggs.
All right. So people that are listening to this, we love Tyler. We love Tyler very much. But don't be like Tyler.
Don't be like me. I am the first person to tell you that everything I do is absolutely wrong. And if I saw somebody out there doing what I do on runs, I'd probably want to punch them in the face.
Not punch him in the
No,
face.
we don't want to
but
punch you in
don't
the
wanna
face.
punch
We
him in
just
the
want to
face.
feed you food.
We just say eat this and drink this.
Okay,
and
fair
pee
enough.
with me. Don't cross streams though.
Yeah.
I'll wrap
Don't
my.
cry. Don't
You know,
cry.
I'll go pee with you next time. I actually got a fun story. Depending on how long y'all decide to go, I've got a fun story about peeing.
Oh well, fuck. We need to hear about
Right now.
Why don't
No,
we wait
right
till-
now.
If you
Wait
got
now.
a fun story.
Well,
This,
it's like for arm 4.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so,
So we're on-
we'll
we're-
finish arm 1.
Yeah.
So arm 1, it went exactly according to plan. There was nothing hard about arm 1. It was early in the morning. I consider it the easiest arm, and it wasn't the shortest arm, but I consider it the easiest arm of the race.
but what you were a little bit worried about running in all that sand.
I was.
Yeah, before going out to it.
I was very worried because the year before there was no hard packed, and I saw a bunch of people that were substantially better runners than me coming in way after what my plan was. Like I remember a couple of people coming in at 3.5 hours last year.
So the tide was right, and so you had some hard packed sand.
But I had hard pack sand
To be able to run
That's the
on.
only reason. I'll tell you right now, if it was soft sand, no chance I was touching sub 3. No chance. Because I was able to run on the beach. I think I was able to average about a 5.1.
Even running on hard packed sand, it adds a level of difficulty to it.
I didn't feel so. I truly felt 100% that at that 12-minute average pace was probably the best run I had ever had. Even though it wasn't the fastest, I felt that on the beach was the best run I've ever had. I did 5.1s the whole way. I was never tired. I had no water. I felt invincible.
You should try it naked with Joe next time.
All right, we're in the octo. We're in the octo base. What's
So-
arm 2?
To the octo base.
The octo base.
So we head out to arm 2, and arm 2 is a fucking nightmare.
Is this the one
Where
we
all
saw
the
the video
water and
of?
all the
Oh
mangrove.
boy.
So so I've got a fun snake video for y'all.
Yeah, we love snakes.
It wasn't fun for me, but maybe it's fun for the listeners and y'all.
Anaconda.
So I'm glad I didn't see one of those.
Was this Saturday night?
So we head out, and it's a very technical. To me, it's the most technical portion of the entire race.
A lot of people said that.
You go through a lot of different. You're hard, soft, sand, tall grass, short grass, mangroves. Skipping all the boring stuff of Arm 2, you get to the mangroves, and I'm walking through, and it's like, I remember crewing Shae out of that spot last year, and he was soaking wet. It's not wet, so I'm good. Like, I'm going to miss all the water. This is awesome. I don't have to walk through it, dry feet the whole time. And I make a turn, and I see some, like, pine needles on the ground, and there's water, and it's like, okay, I can avoid that and stay on path. And then all of a sudden, you get to one spot, and it goes from to like this, and it's all water. It's like,
So it's like,
From like 1 foot to like 3 feet, 4 feet.
a lot wider than that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like there's no way to avoid it. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I'm not fucking walking through that. And then I didn't see him. Mike Alberts is taking pictures, and he's like hidden in the mangroves, and he's like, oh, you're fucking going through it.
where you at there, Ninja Mike?
And I said, is there any way around it? He said, yeah, through it.
Okay, here it is. This is one of those really good ultra mantras that I really love. The only way out is through.
Yes.
That is one of my favorite mantras.
And I remember, and
Sounds like a
I'm not
t-shirt.
trying to break off, and I'm not trying to extend this any longer, and it's already been. I remember going through Skunk Ape, and the first time that we had to run through the 60K, we come across this little area that didn't have much water, but you could get around it. And so the first time I decided, I'm not fucking going through that water. I'm staying dry. But I got to do the 60K, and I got to the back side of it. And all of a sudden, it's like, I got a mile to go. I'll fucking go through the water. It's part of the race. So I went through it. So this one, I kind of figure it's like, there's no way around it. Go through it. So I'm trudging through it, and it's just, Kev, this is where I told you maybe you'll give me a trail name.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not asking for one. I'm just saying maybe.
Okay.
You're always asking me, have you shit in the woods?
That's Kevin's favorite topic.
Have you fallen?
Yeah, those are important things.
Have you used the bathroom?
Yeah.
And my answer's always been no. So I put both my waters in one hand. I take my phone off, and I'm videoing this the whole
Did you
time.
fall so hard you shit yourself?
No. But I was going to, and about 3 minutes past this, I thought I was going to shit myself. I'm walking through, and you can't see your feet. You have no clue what the depths are. And I end up stepping with my left foot, and I thought I broke 29 toes.
Oh, shit.
You've only got 10. 5 on 1 foot. I guess 4 in a
I mean, depending who you are. We
Yeah.
don't know. We don't know your foot situation. You could have 29.
You could have at least 7.
And this is 12 inches.
Oh, that is definitely 12 inches.
So I thought I impaled my foot, and then I stepped with my right foot, and I was thigh deep. It's like, I mean, my legs are like this. I know it's no video. So I've got
Tyler demonstrates about 2 foot of distance with his hands spread apart.
My knee is like face or chin high, and my other leg's all the way down. I don't know how I'm going to get out. And I'm holding my phone because I don't want it to drop, and I drop my water in the water, and I reach down fast enough to grab it, but it's like, how the fuck am I going to get up? And I'm leaning against a tree, and Mike's laughing.
I hope he got pictures. I really hope he got pictures.
And well, I was able to maintain video somehow. I don't know how, but I used some expletives. I got up and ended up walking, and I said, all right, this is enough of this. But then I kept the video going, and all of a sudden I stopped the video, and I'm maybe 10 yards from the exit of the mangroves, and I thought it was maybe the shadow of a tree branch, and because the water was rippling, and I'm thinking, oh, it's a tree
Shadows ripple. Yeah.
branch. So, and it's a tree branch, and that's not a fucking tree branch right there. So I'm standing completely still, and I realized it wasn't a tree branch when I saw a tail. And it's like, I don't know the difference of any of these kind of fucking snakes. I'm going to be the only person to ever die at Vero because I'm about to get bit. And I thought it was the ripples, and then I knew it wasn't when like, I know you don't stop in water, but it fucking stopped. And I'm calm as can be, and all of a sudden it just slithers off. And I'm sitting there thinking, dodge that bullet. I get out, Fine, I went faster through that section. I sped up real quick during that one. Get out, we do the rest of it, we get on the boat, go across the island. I think that one's called the Ring. Come back, and we got to go right back through it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
So this is like arm 4? Or is
No,
it
this is still 2.
We're still on 2.
Because you had to go back through it to get back.
Fuck.
Don't worry, 3 and 4 are very fast stories.
No, that's okay.
I'm coming back through, and I said, I actually sat there and started looking around the corner waiting for somebody else to come.
Nice.
It's like, I don't want anybody to get bit. I don't want this to happen to anybody. I don't want to go through this alone. I just don't. And all of a sudden I heard somebody from the other side. I said, fuck it. If it attacks somebody, it's going to attack whoever's closest to it. I'll take a chance. So I go walking through it, and I realized my mind's playing tricks on me. I didn't hear a fucking thing on the other side. That was me hoping I heard something else. And I'm walking through it, and the whole time I'm listening for a grunt. I don't know if there's a gator in there. I don't know if there's other snakes. I'm petrified of where I'm stepping. I'm not afraid of anything on this planet, but I don't like snakes at all. There's no part of any kind of snake, no matter how good or bad it is, that I ever want to be a part of. None of it.
But they're so cute.
They are not cute.
They're so cute.
Fuck those things.
Oh, I love snakes.
I got through that phase of a couple hundred yards of water probably faster than I got through any other part of it. I didn't care where I stepped. I'm telling you, I was Jesus. I was walking on top of water. I don't even know my feet got wet going through that section this time.
I think your trail name should be Jesus.
No.
He's walking on water. Shay and I both had snake encounters with some runs last week.
I had one Saturday.
I was out of Mount Reagan group run with Mike Martinez up in Middleburg, which is, they call it Mount Reagan because it's good elevation. You climb about 100 feet per mile. It's a 2-mile loop. So you get 200 feet every time you do a little loop.
Nice.
And I literally saw it at my toe and skipped over top of a little pygmy rattler that was in the middle of the trail. And then I look after my race is over, and I'm looking on social media, and Shay sees a big giant rattlesnake.
Yeah, probably about a 4-foot long diamondback rattler.
Yeah.
It was literally 6 inches off the Santos paved. And I ran right by it, and then I stopped. I'm like, did I just see what I think I saw? And I turn around, and I'm like, fucking hell, yep.
Yeah.
I would rather go up and try to pet a bear than even look at a snake.
So I had a snake story Saturday. So I was running with Jeremy, and we're kind of moving kind of fast because
Jeremy pulled it out. You saw it.
Jeremy, quit showing people your snake. I know him and Jenna are trying to make another baby, but it ain't going to help to bring you into it.
No, we saw a coral snake on the paved trail, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll run behind it. So it's facing.
They're scaredy little babies.
The other way, right? No, as soon as I get up behind it, it turns around and goes back the way it came. So it's coming towards me, and I jump straight up in the air. And Jeremy starts laughing. He's like, "You jumped like 5 foot in the air." I was like, "Yeah, I did."
Well, see, I've got a really calm demeanor about things, and I don't know if me standing still in the water meant the snake just wasn't going to see me. I know it wasn't camouflage. I don't know anything about snakes, but
That's okay.
I got dead still and thinking, it won't notice me.
Did you get a picture of your snake?
No, I literally had just cut the camera off. I'm like, it's like, all right, that's enough. I'm going to put it away. I put it back in my carrier, put it on my, as I was putting it on my arm, fuck.
Damn.
And I didn't move. Like I was.
All right, so it's an anaconda.
It was not a.
No, we're telling we're making it to an existence.
In all honesty,
It was
It was
13
at
feet.
least, at least 7
feet.
Yeah.
Python.
I won't do that. In all honesty, it could have been a nothing. I don't know what swims in mangroves. I have no clue what it was.
Well,
Wet snakes.
But
it was probably a cottonmouth.
probably a cottonmouth. Yeah.
Probably.
Or a banded water snake.
Yeah.
I mean, either way. it's
And
still
again,
not
I don't
great.
know
Either
what
way.
to look for. So, but
Or
I got
dinner.
out, did the rest of the ring, came back through, got through that, finished all the technical stuff, and got back to arm 2. My goal for that arm, because I knew it was technical, was 4 hours, dead on the money. I was back in at 7:02 or 7:03.
That's awesome.
I am right on point for my race. Arm 3 starts, and it's 1 o'clock ish in the afternoon. It got fucking hot. I mean, it got
sure
hot.
did.
And arm 3 is called Gates of Hell. And there's a reason it is called Gates of Hell. When I tell you it was hot, I was a mouth breather for 6 miles
Oh yeah.
because it's all sand. There's a little bit of grass and weeds, but it's all sand. And the whole 5.4 miles, couldn't catch. It's not that I was out of breath, but you can't. It's so thick in there. It's like, it feels like you're being suffocated with a bag over your face.
Well, because the heat index at that point, at that time of day.
Yeah, it didn't matter how much water I had. I had tons of water. I was going through propels left and right. I was pouring ice cold water all over my body.
Yeah.
My feet still felt good.
That's good.
I had ice bandana. I had arm sleeves on. I felt great. I wasn't feeling any bugs. I could not freaking breathe. And a 10-mile stretch probably took me 4.5 hours. And it was all flat. It wasn't hard to walk through. I had no running left in my body. My feet felt great. My legs felt good.
Well, that was the heat of the day.
I was...
You were in the heat of the day, which was probably, what, 110?
Probably,
heat index?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't want to embellish the story. I don't know how hot it was.
It was
I have no
150 degrees in the shade.
It was 100 and fuck you degrees outside is what it was.
Oh my God. That encapsulates what the weather has been lately.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So, but it was the easiest total arm, but it was the hardest at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was just so hard.
Well, it was the easiest technically,
And
but it was just
yes.
hard because of the circumstances.
And it took it seemed
Wouldn't it
like,
have been nice if that was the first arm?
No. The only thing I can say about Arm 3 is Joe Fuller prepared me for that with all the sand that we had.
Yeah.
And the berm helped and the beach running helped because it was a mix of sand and really tall weeds. And it was no fun to go through. At the same point, I can't wait to do it again.
That's awesome.
Oh.
You gonna sign up again?
Yeah, there's a story about that real quick at the very end.
All right.
Okay. All right.
And it'll be like...
Let's get to arm 5.
Yeah.
Well, real quick. So
Okay.
they have to add an arm 3A because you're being shuttled over the bridge. So they had to make up the distance. Nothing special about arm 3A. You go out like you're going to the gates of hell, but you make a right behind like a 7-Eleven through a beautiful neighborhood that's got some just immaculate homes. You run down, you come back. It's very short. It's like 3.4 miles or whatever it was. No big deal. Felt good. Shade the whole time. You get onto arm 4. It's called Jumanji, and it should be called "We're gonna fuck you up with 1 billion mosquitoes" because that's the only thing that was out there.
Which one is everybody's fastest mile? Was that 3A? Because
yeah,
everybody
by
set a
far.
PR in the mile. I don't know if you saw anybody who ran it. They set a PR in the mile because you were taking, what was a vehicle?
No, so that would
Or
have
a
been
ferry.
4.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because 3A, you're going like you're going to Gates Hill. You don't have to cross the bridge. For 4, I got really pissed. I'm a technology idiot. I know nothing. I don't know how to stop my watch and restart it because I'm afraid I'm going to fuck it up. You get picked up and then you go across the bridge. At the end of the day, I end up looking at my watch and it says, I've got a 4-minute mile. It's like, no,
Yeah.
the fuck I don't.
Everybody has that. And so a funny story. So I saw that, like, I was like, oh, okay, you set your PR in the mile. Craig set his PR in the mile. I'm seeing all these PR in the mile. I'm like, oh, okay, there's some kind of transport here. So in Vol State, I set my PR in the mile because at the beginning of the race, you take a ferry. And so I had to mark that as like not part of this thing because it said I did like a 6.5 minute mile.
I
No,
eliminated every fast mile off Strava from that race because I did nothing under 12 minutes. Like nothing at all. But Arm 4, I didn't come alive, but my body came back. So it's nothing but mosquitoes, but every single thing that I'd never done on a race, I had to do. I had to pee 5, 6, 7 different times.
Yeah.
So I knew finally my hydration had came back. But I didn't.
Just gotta give kudos to that.
Congratulations to your functioning bladder.
Well, the bad thing is there's no place to shit over there. And I finally had to shit and I had to fucking go. So I'm turtle heading it the whole way back to the base. And I'm like ass cheeks clenched. I've got a bucket in the back of my truck, but you can't sit in the bucket in the middle of the road because you can't see people coming around you. And there's these $1 million
Why?
home.
Who cares?
Who cares?
I didn't, but I had white on.
Yeah. Yep.
And my feet were already wet. It was raining. I didn't want to sit in the rain on a bucket taking a shit with nothing.
I mean, God, that's so great. Like, here I was in the middle of this 100K shitting in a bucket next to my truck.
So I'm turtle heading about the last 5-ish miles.
Oh, that's too long.
It was way too long.
that's a
The
long
sad
time.
If
thing
it's
is,
a quarter mile, I'm shitting wherever I am.
no.
Ejectocito, cuz.
well, no, here's the sad thing. If you ever talk to my wife, she will tell you he was able to hold it. Like, that's not my. He has shit on himself 2 or 3 times a year when we've been in public. Like, he held it. It's like, yes, I held it, and she don't believe it to this day. She don't. You didn't really have to shit. You were just saying, no, I had to fucking shit. So I get to the base. I sit down on the toilet. Arm 4 is done. It's like, that was terrible, and it took a long time. 13 miles took 4 hours. I'm already basically pushing my limit. And it's like, okay, I got one arm to go. I felt good, but my feet were hurting.
Because you're at mile 50 by
I was at 54, 53.
Yeah, I remember seeing that update on your Facebook.
And I felt good, but my feet were they were gone. And I felt like there was no way I wasn't finishing. I didn't care if I had to crawl for the next 18 hours. I was finishing that race. So I went out for arm 5, and it goes down the second side of Jungle Trail. You go all the way down. You got to you get out of there on A1A, you get to the beach, you go down the beach. It was awesome because I've never seen a sea turtle in the wild. I've seen it I got to see 3 big motherfuckers. And
on the beach?
Yes, on the
Yeah.
beach.
Oh my God.
I didn't see any babies, and I'm flat out tell you, one of them, I'm not embellishing this. You can ask anybody, you can ask Shae, you can ask the other guys that were with me. One of the sea turtles was every bit as big as Joe's torso. And
Oh,
it was... I didn't know they were that big.
Oh, I went parasailing last year, and I saw one from like hundreds of, like at least 100 plus feet in the air, and they were huge. And I'm like, how big must these things be? And then you look it up, and it's like, those things are huge.
Yeah,
The one picture I got didn't do any justice. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no.
Didn't do any justice. The best part of the entire race was not the finish. It was seeing a sea turtle.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to say that, the best part of the race was seeing the sea turtle.
At
because
Anastasia-
it was something I never
it's
thought
a
I would
miracle
see.
that happened.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
at Anastasia, where I'm staying this week, and I'm going back after the podcast, they have sea turtle nests that marked out all up and down the beach. And so because it's an undeveloped beach, it's one of the reasons why it's undeveloped, but it's a big habitat for sea turtles. And there's the loggerheads and the leatherback.
Leatherback.
Yeah, both of those breed on that beach, and the loggerheads are the really big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they were, all 3 of them were big. And that's at the point, though, where my left knee went out. I was the hurt locker isn't the right word for it. My left knee, my feet were already in bad shape. My left knee had finally given out. And typically when my knee goes bad, I've got really bad hip bursitis. Typically my hip's right behind it. And I got lucky it didn't, but I saw the turtles and it was kind of, this is awesome. Oh, my fucking knee hurts.
Yeah. You were riding that roller coaster.
I was in a lot of pain. It's the only time of the race that I contemplated quitting, and I was at it was right at the picture where I took my 100K picture. Like, I had just finished the 100K, and I felt the pain in my knee immediately, and it literally felt like somebody hit me with an ice pick. Like, just constantly jabbing.
So you're right at the very end, and this is the first and only time you've contemplated DNFing.
I had
the
maybe 4 miles to go.
Yeah, because it's a long 100K.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very long.
It ended up being
7 miles?
67.7 miles.
Yeah.
So a 5
miles.
So about a little
Almost.
bit more than a 5K more than I think math wise came up to like 107K or something, 108K, something like that. But my knee was done. Like, I got off the beach, and Shae said, "Hey, I want to show your wife the sea turtle." I was like, thank God I'm getting a fucking break. It's the only time other than crewing that I actually sat down and took more time to myself. Like, every time that I stopped, it was, let's change shoes, clean feet, or get whatever I need, and let me just get back on my feet and going, because if I sit down and I get comfortable, I'm not going to get back up.
Yeah. Good advice.
He wanted to show her the sea turtle, and it's like, thank God you want to do something other than be around me. I wasn't mad at them, but I needed 3 minutes just to not be moving.
Yeah.
And so I sat at the beach on one of the benches, and he walked and showed my wife the sea turtle. And I was actually, didn't tell them this is the first time they're hearing this. I was pissed at them for coming back over and off of the beach. It's like, show them the turtle that's a mile that way. I need a
What are you
fucking
doing
break.
back so early?
I was pissed.
I need more time.
So I stood up. I didn't tell them that. It's like, fuck, all right, we got to go back down A1A to get off of this so we can get to Captain Forrester's and finish it. At that point, I only had like 2 miles to go. And it was the longest. It only took 30 minutes, but it felt like 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we walked
The
down
finish
it.
is so close, but
It's
so
right there.
far away.
It's right there. In fact, if I could have just gone straight, where you come off the beach, you're only about a mile from the base, but they make you go like a mile down, then a mile in, then a mile up, and then to the base.
All right, for everybody's knowledge, he is using his middle finger to make this point of saying you go this way,
this
middle
and
finger,
fuck this
middle
and
finger
fuck
this way,
that
middle
and
finger this
fuck
way.
That was not planned to do that. But it was, I mean, I never want to not feel the pain. I didn't want to feel the pain, but I never want to think about not feeling the pain. I felt every single step. And Shae was telling me just ignore it. And it's like, no, I don't want to ignore it. I earned this pain. I earned it. I signed up for this. I wanted to feel. I knew I was going to be in pain. I wanted to feel it. And as dumb as that sounds, and a lot of people are like, no, you didn't. Like, I wanted to feel pain. I didn't want that pain, but I wanted pain. And
It's the pain plus also pushing through it. Like
Yes.
that you have more over, like your mind can do more than the body is in pain.
That's perfectly stated. So, and I finally got to the base, and I came across, and I told Shae I wanted him to run across with me. We passed Michael Alberts, and Mike said, "Oh shit, I didn't know you were back." And he sprinted to his car and came back, and all three of us came across the finish together. My wife was right there and had video, and it was. I thought I was going to be more emotional than I was. I didn't have anything left in my body to give. Like I had gave 100% to that effort. And I contemplated dropping up to the 100-miler the day before. When I came across the finish, Leo said, "Is this it?" I said, "Yeah, that's it." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "I'm fucking sure."
Yeah.
What's the cutoff for the 100K?
All of it was 33. You
okay.
could have done the 5 hours, 33 hours. So the whole thing was 30. My understanding, and
Oh,
there's
that's a challenge.
a lot of great
Do the
stories.
5K and take the whole 35 hours.
Fuck that.
What a challenge.
Well, the guy that ended up winning the 100-miler set the course record by a lot. He did 100 miles in less than 21 hours, and he skydived into Vero
Yeah.
with a tuxedo on.
That's amazing.
He didn't run with a tuxedo.
Okay,
I don't
I
know
need
the
pictures of
story.
this
This is.
Oh my God.
I've never heard of this guy, but Shae had called me today and said like he's got a big social media following. He's got like 1 million or 5 million
That's fucking
followers,
crazy.
and this guy was just I think he's a Spaniard. I'm not positive.
Yeah, so he did the Marathon de Sab, which is in Italy. His name is Alvaro
Yes.
Nunez Alfaro.
Yes.
And yeah, he's also signed up for the Miami 100. So, but yeah, he did it in 20 hours and 59 minutes.
Yes.
And he did the Marathon de Sab, which is 250K. And I was actually looking it up earlier because I was like curious. And today, oddly enough, and it has 78,000 feet of gain. And he did this 250K in 45 hours.
Jesus Christ.
So he is.
When he came across the finish, if you watch his finish, he looked fresh. It didn't look like he had even been running.
That's crazy.
And you said that was a course record?
Yes, by a lot.
Like 3 hours. By like
I don't
2 or
know if
3 hours.
that much, but it was by a lot.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal to do 100 miles in 24.
So
That's-
everybody who, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 through 4, they did it faster than the fastest
Yes.
time before this year.
And
So
I think
before
Luke-
this year, it was
Lewis
20.
Coco, I believe.
Yep, and it was 22,
you know,
47.
I just know this race has a reputation of being really, really tough. My friend Amanda Guevara had asked me to go out and crew her, but I'd already had this vacation planned and wasn't able to go. And she got to mile 89 and DNF'd, and she was the last woman standing. So no women finished this race this year.
There was.
Really?
I'm not going to put myself over anybody because I'm not over anybody at all. There were a few people that I was really surprised to see I was able to finish. And I don't know their circumstances. I'm not disparaging what anybody accomplished, but they DNF'd. And it's like, how did you DNF?
Yeah.
Like I look up to you. How did you well, like what? And I know things happened. I don't mean it in any kind of negative light at all.
But look in the mirror, because
But-
you're also somebody who's aspirational.
It was a surprise, and I was proud of myself, but I can flat out say it. Without every person at this table, without every person that I've ran with on a Saturday or a Tuesday, without my wife, without my kids, without Shae, Frederick, I don't finish this race. And I mean that to all three of y'all, especially sitting here. There is zero chance that I am who I am without y'all and a bunch of people in my life.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
So, any other standout stories from the race that you want to mention?
What do we got?
Everybody that volunteered, they don't have to be there. And a lot of people have finished this race. I listened to y'all's Craig Betts podcast today, and
Not beats, by the way.
it's not. Well, he showed up like, I think he signed up for it like a day or two before. I'd met so many people at this race last year that everybody has treated me like I am family with them. So I can't say there's one specific standout story, because every single person that puts themselves out for any race, I don't care if it's a 1K, you're a different breed of human being that's got something that more people in life could learn from. And
We just want people to have good lives, right?
Yeah.
Like, we want people to meet their goals. I think everybody does.
Well, I
like
think-
in this community, everybody is very focused on like, I want to help you.
The one thing I noticed, and the one thing I can truly speak about this, no single person was out for themselves at this race. Everybody,
Yeah.
It didn't matter if they were running at the front of the pack or the back of the pack. Every single person was like, do you need anything? Can I help you? Are you good? Great job. No matter what it was. I remember passing, Chris Stengel won the 100K. I believe he set the course record for 100K. Every single time I passed him, you're doing great. You're doing great. Keep going. And this guy's at the front of the pack. He can be focused on his own race. But I know his wife. I know him. I've never seen them not offer help, regardless of their position. And I noticed that with every single runner in this community in general, but especially on this weekend's race. Nobody thought that their race was more important than somebody else's. And if anything, I was the most selfish one. Because no, I'm saying for the race, because it was so important to me that even though I had that mentality of if somebody needs a hand, I'm going to help. And I made the offer. I told Shae, if there's anybody out there, and there was a lot. The one thing that surprised me about this race the most is how many people show up without a crew.
Yeah.
Like you're signing up for, he told me there was a few 100-milers that signed up without a crew.
I mean, I would have probably, if I was doing it.
But there's no aid stations. Like
Yeah.
you've got, the only
You
aid station
drop
is
bags,
the,
right? The
no,
hub?
You carry a pack.
No, you carry what you need.
Yeah,
unless
and-
you've got a
in the
crew.
hub.
There's
And then
no, you can't drop a bag anywhere unless you
But-
choose to go
but
out
you
on it
refill at the hub.
with your
So you-
stuff.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have your stuff at the hub and just refill from your stuff
Yes.
there. Yeah.
But again-
every 20 miles or so.
Well, again, you've got like arm 1, 14, arm 2, 14, arm 3, 10, arm 3A, 3. You've got to be really strategic.
Well, I think especially that would be a challenge because of the weather. Because I know how much water I drink. So I did like almost 20 miles on Saturday, and I probably drank 3.5 liters of water in that 20
I drank
miles.
so much water. At least
Oh my
7.
gosh.
Yeah.
7
liters.
liters.
And I've seen late in these races, 10K, people go 6 miles, go through 2 or 3 liters of water. You know?
Yeah. Some people are very thirsty.
And if you're really moving slow, that 10K could be 3 hours.
Yeah. So Tyler, you know that I'm doing 100K coming up. What advice do you
Yeah,
have?
both Joe and Kevin.
give us here?
We are 19 days away from Badger 100K. When this comes out, it will be 12
So
days.
this is really a surprise that y'all are even asking me for advice. The one piece of advice I could give is the same piece of advice y'all gave me. Listen to yourself. Because if you try to run somebody else's race, I went in with a plan, and my plan did not fall apart until I fell apart. And I tried to push through it. And instead of listening to myself and slowing down, I tried to go harder, and I lost what I was doing. Listen to everything. Make a plan, stick to it, no matter what.
Yeah. I think Kevin was talking about he's got a plan.
I got a plan.
We're going to talk about it in depth with Susan next
In depth,
week.
Susan, next week.
Because my plan, it was, even though I made a mistake on arm 1, my plan worked out to perfection. 3 hours, be done. Check. Arm 2, 4 hours, be done. Check. Arm 3, 2 hours, be done. Bad X. Like double time. So, and I even though, because I remember talking with Kevin on a run, I was telling him my 100K goal is, I think I said 16 hours. I can't remember exactly, but I think I said 16. I think I adjusted it to 15 on race day. Don't make adjustments off of your hopes or your expectations. Make them off of what you know you can do.
Well, sounds like that's something that you know well about yourself. Because you've mentioned several times how you've made a plan, like even with the Skunk Ape race, and you hit your goals. So it sounds like you know your capability, and you're able to maintain that level of athleticism based off of your known capability.
But it's also, that's not the best thing, because if you hit every goal that you ever strive for, you're not pushing hard enough. It's just my opinion. That I'm not saying I'm correct. That's
Get hard, stay hard.
What are you, a Viagra commercial?
Taking souls.
Please be careful saying that around Joe.
I'm pretty sure I was watching TV and that was like a ED commercial. Get hard, stay hard.
Was it for hymns?
It was. I think it was for hymns, actually.
God.
I'm pretty sure it was a hymns commercial. I was like, oh, get hard. I think I should have David Goggins on this fucking commercial. Get hard, stay hard, motherfucker.
So now that you've got this race behind you, what's in the future for you?
So I've got a lot of races left for this year.
Oh man! All right, what do we got?
I'm volunteering next week, which I think 2024 is going to be more of a volunteer year for me. Not because I want to get out of the running. I actually want to be more active in the running. Mm-hmm. But
look, you can only run so many races.
No, well, not that. I have fallen in love with the running community to where I want to be the one that actually hands them to water and helps them complete their race. As much as I like doing this, I'm not going to stop. I want to help somebody achieve it because I don't know if there's another story like me out there. I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
But
a lot of stories like us out
I
there.
I don't mean me in general. I mean, like all of us. I want somebody else to find exactly what I've found. So I'm volunteering at Skunk Ape Night Run this week.
What aid station are you going to be at?
Cedar
First
Pocket.
one
He's
or
at
last
Cedar
one?
Pocket. He's at Cedar Pocket.
Okay.
With Corey
They sent an
and
email.
a few other people.
Joe Fuller sent a 73-page email.
I didn't get an email.
I don't fucking know. I didn't read Joe Fuller. Goddamn.
Well,
I didn't get an email.
Well, you'll get another 73 at least tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, every day. Every day it's
I
another.
didn't get an email, so maybe I didn't.
It's info at ultrasound.
It's on the countdown emails.
I didn't.
And then I crew
I guess I
Shae
didn't.
for Trident or Immolation.
Oh.
And then the week after that, I go to Dirty Beer Run.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I almost died last year.
Well,
Are you running it?
Yes.
One thing I will suggest: are you a sunglasses wearer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how many pairs how many times Joe has said somebody lost sunglasses? Like probably fucking.
Okay, because that pier is bright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I burned my eyeballs.
It's
I had
all
sunburn on my
it's all
eyeballs.
white concrete. So
is bright as
sidewalks and
Sweet.
so yeah.
Ice.
So,
ice.
well-
Take ice. Lots and lots
I'll
and
keep
lots of ice.
Well, I've got PTC after that, which I'm excited for.
I'm on a wait list for that.
I think Kevin's probably going to end up being crew.
I've been wanting
Probably.
to do PTC since like 2018, and I'm finally signed up this year.
Guess
or
who
next
might
year,
be your
next year.
crew?
Are you?
2025.
You are running it.
Wait, 2024. Yes, I am. I'm on the.
You're on
there.
the list?
I hope
Yeah,
you allow
I'm-
me to at least run 1 mile with you.
Oh yeah, we can run the whole thing together.
No, we can't. I can't keep up with you.
I can't keep up with you.
Shit.
Follow her for the first mile.
And then September, I won a race from Marty Gardner for the Miami Ride the Way 50K.
Oh, nice. That is the first weekend of October.
No, it's
The
the, last
weekend
weekend of
before.
September.
The week
because
before.
the first weekend of October, I've decided that I'm going up to Blue Ridge to do the Blue Ridge 50K Ultra.
Nice.
I'm not excited for that.
That's
I
hills.
am, but
you
apparently
need
it's going to
do
be.
some hill.
Hill.
We can tell you some hill.
I got some
workouts.
hill workout for you.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah. I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Come on Wednesday. Come run with me.
No.
Come with me and you'll see
Oh, God.
A world of pure hill and nation.
Oh, I actually thought you were singing the song you had me listen to about Joe's. I don't know. Some song.
Oh, that's a horsecock song.
Yes, horsecock song.
We did show you Horsecock song.
And then,
It's a different day.
and then November, I'm hoping for Tampa 100. I'm on the wait list.
Let's go.
But I've actually got to talk to people about how to take care of my feet properly because that's what shut me down for. I'm telling you right now, I couldn't have done 100 miles.
I might know a thing or two.
I was going to talk to you. And then I'm back to Legacy.
Nice.
I want to do better than I did. And then December is Run Fluent Christmas again. And then
Daytona 100.
long haul, baby.
You're going to do long haul?
I want to.
Are you signed up or on the wait list?
I'm neither.
Oh, okay.
I
It's-
don't think it's waitlisted yet.
Not
It's-
yet?
I don't think it's waitlisted yet.
The price goes up, though, like on the 20th.
I could give a shit about the price.
Yeah. You should sign up.
My
right
wife.
Now. Do it right now. Get your
My
phone.
wife's my sugar mama.
Okay.
Sign up.
She's got to sell a house or two.
No, she's doing fine with that. I've become I can get rid of him. But most of next year, I want to be a lot more. This year has been challenging. I want next year to be more challenging, but I want it to be more rewarding for other people because if there's one thing I've learned about the running community, people care about themselves, but they care about everybody else more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like there's never been a single time where any of y'all have said, hold on to me. Every single
You
time.
can hold on to me if you want.
Hold on loosely.
I
or
might
tight-
hold
or
on pretty
tightly.
tight. Yeah. And that's something I actually respect from everybody. So when it comes to my kids that are my world, I mean, my wife's my world, but when it comes to my kids, I've got to leave an impression of what to be and what not to be. And the running community is what to be, because I've never seen anybody at this table or anybody that I've run across in the ultra community that said, I'll help you after I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's about, right? Like,
Everybody's been
we want to succeed, but more so, I would sacrifice my race for somebody else to succeed,
Well,
right?
I know
I think like any of us would. You would too.
well, absolutely. Well,
You're one of the people. You're one of those people too.
Well, and I appreciate that, but I remember one of the first conversations me and you truly ever had. I was on the course with you, and I've held this really close to my heart since. One of the first actual conversations me and Shae ever had. I remember talking to her and said that as much as they put LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Alex Rodriguez on a wall, Shae should be on a poster on a wall.
No.
No, I'm serious because, God, y'all stop.
I would put you on my wall.
Oh,
I'm
God.
on my wall right there.
You are on the wall.
You're on your own wall.
What do you call a man with no arms, no legs hanging on the wall?
Jesus Christ, this is going to be funny.
Wait, no arms, no legs, hanging on a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Art.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
I gotta find the thing. There it is.
That's a delayed reaction.
It was delayed. I'm like, which button is it?
Just push them all.
Well, but I mean it for everybody. Like, I don't want my kids to look up to me. I want my kids to look up to the people I look up to.
No. Look up to you.
I've
Like, look at the amazing things you're doing.
now, and I say that dead serious. Look at what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but your story is your story from
And
the
you're
beginning to the
continuing
end.
forward. You're not stepping back. You're continuing forward.
No, you're correct. But if you look up to who I am now, you don't see everything in my past.
But
and
isn't-
I'm more connected to you than other people are. I want you to look up to the great that other people are doing and that have inspired me to do. Don't let me be your inspiration. Be the inspiration that I had, because you're not being given opportunities. I don't give them.
Hate to break it to you, buddy. You're going to be someone's inspiration.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Somebody else inspires you, and then you inspire somebody else.
Pass it along.
Because
Pass it
here's the
along.
thing. You're coming from here, and then you're going up, up, up. That's the inspirational part.
That's right.
Yeah. You have a testimony.
I've got to learn to maintain.
Preach it, brother.
Yep.
So
We just keep
humble.
on going.
Right? Be humble in who we are.
So, Tyler, we're really happy that you came on tonight. This was a really serious conversation. I hope someone really gets something great out of this. You are an inspiration, and you're one of these days. You know, you may have followed us, but one of these days, someone's going to be following you, and that's going to be your legacy. And you know, being out there at these races and being a part of someone else's race and help them along, which is something we should all want to do. You know. Try if you're listening to this and you're part of this community, try to give back as much as you're taking away, because without volunteers, without people being out there, we wouldn't have this sport, we wouldn't have each other, we wouldn't have this community. So thank you so much, man. We're just excited to see what you've done in the last year.
Yeah,
really excited because you've already got a long race lined up. I can't wait to see what you got coming. So.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm actually looking more forward to y'all. And if there's any one thing I can get away with, it's not that. I want to help other people do better than me. My goal to volunteer, no matter what I do, I'd give 100 races away just to watch one person do something they never thought they could do. It don't matter what I get out of it. I get more out of watching other people succeed than I will ever get out of succeeding myself. And I know that the one thing that's kept my marriage safe is the fact that I'm trying to become the man that I knew she thought she was marrying, not the one that I turned into after she married.
Heck yeah.
That's amazing.
So
I love it.
All right, Shae.
Man.
Take us out, Shae.
Sorry, it got a
Thank
little
you.
heavy.
No, thank you so much for joining us. I know I've gotten a lot out of our conversation. And I know a lot of other people will. So man, I cannot wait to see. We're going to do, in a couple months, we're going to do a Tampa Bay 100 roundtable.
Let's go.
Of all the fun people that are going to be doing from our group, doing in Tampa Bay, because we have several people signed up for the Tampa 100.
Heck yeah.
Well, even if I don't get into it, I'm 100% positive I'm going to be down there with you guys. And I would almost rather...
Corey's on the...
Yes.
She's
She's on
signed
it.
up too,
Yeah.
so...
I would
Green light.
almost rather help somebody than run it. I want to run it,
Yeah.
but I would rather help somebody run it first.
Well, you're
we'll
either
see.
running it or crewing and pacing it,
One
right?
of the two.
Yeah.
I'm doing whatever I'm told I'm doing.
Yeah. so we're definitely going to have you back on in a couple of months.
Bring me a
but-
cold quesadilla.
I'll bring y'all anything y'all want.
Taco bus. I want taco bus.
Taco bus.
Have you had their
Yes.
marinated pork
Oh, no. I don't know about that one, no.
at Taco Bus? What do you
thought-
have at Taco Bus?
I don't know. I walk in there and say, do you have shrimp tacos? And they say, yeah.
Oh,
give me shrimp
no.
tacos.
Next time you go to Taco Bus in Tampa, like they have several locations for anybody listening
Yes.
not in Tampa, get the marinated pork. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey.
That's pretty good.
Beyond. It's beyond amazing. Anyway, go to Taco Bus, but also follow us on Instagram, the Facebooks, our website, www.where'sthefinishpodcast.com. Apparently Spotify, you can do ratings now. So we would appreciate that. And with that said,
Let's go.
dollop a daisy. I don't
It's a
think this is
jingle.
it.
It's the Daisy sour cream jingle.
Daisy sour cream jingle.
There you go. Gotta doll up a daisy.
With Daisy sour cream, everybody gets better.
This is not it.
No.
Oh man, that's like
not
it's
it.
from the old. It's the old one. It's like from the 50s.
It's from a commercial. It's just
It
a
is.
commercial
Yeah, it's a
for
commercial.
Daisy
Daisy sour
cream.
Do a dollar.
Yeah, that's it, Joe.
Sweet Daisy sour cream, fresh
Maybe.
and tasty naturally. A dip for you and a dollar for me. Daisy just goes with family, so $2.
This is it, yeah.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Things taste better with a dollop of Daisy.
Yeah, see a little dollop of that.
$2 a day.
So
more
that's
you
what
know.
you think your hair does.
That's a little dollop on the
Copyright.
copyright.
Trademark.
Well, we're not
No.
recording, so it's fine.
Yeah, we were.